Super Mario Band.
Yeah,
Oh, no.
22 hits.
5.
For 5 more damage. Torn rounds the corner, pickaxe above his head. And just pickaxes one in the back and drops it, pulls it out of it, and as it's crumpling to the ground, side swings and catches the other one in the side with it as it yelps out.
Ah, it's stuck! It's stuck!
Nikos, it's your turn.
It's stuck! Help!
Give me a second, I need to recover from that mental image.
My pickaxe is stuck in a gem cage!
Kobold rounding the corner of a pickaxe above his head.
Just wiggle it, it'll do more damage that way.
He's like wiggling,
So much
like
for that plan, huh?
You can have PTSD when you fight actual kobolds and one comes charging out with a miner's helmet and a pickaxe in his hands.
I'm sorry, I didn't mean to steal that. I wasn't expecting you guys to hold your
No, that's fine. Don't apologize. That's amazing.
Why are the two almost nat 20s is where I'm confused. Oh my god, 18. Give me damage. You ever see that part in 300 where the Persian gets speared by 4 guys at once?
Yeah.
This thing's currently got a pickaxe in its side, and a Spartan spear it catches it in the chest and impales the poor thing as it crumples down and you both rip your weapons out.
That went well.
As you're all kind of looking to each other, realizing this corridor of imps have been felled, I would like Leroy and Wilhelm to roll me perception, since they are technically outdoors.
Indoors, and I immediately thought of I Heart Boots from
Does this not count?
Badass.
Yeah, I see nothing.
Wilhelm don't
Take
see
your
nothing. The
freaking
hand
goggles
grenade
off.
got to his ears.
I'm actually looking straight up at my gun with such fervor that, like, I tune out the rest of the world.
You
I'm
also
just
have
thinking
that
about
passive
how do I
tinnitus
get-
from all the artillery coming back from the hand grenade.
I'm just looking up. I'm looking at how the fuck am I gonna get that down from the roof? Torn just ran away from me. That's my whole thought process right now.
Leroy, you're looking at him, looking at the roof, and you kind of hear a shuffling, and you look back over your shoulder. Allow me to add to the turn order, since you did perceive them.
Oh, the Manticore. Oh,
And
it's
let
multiple Manticores.
Add them to the turn order as the family of manticores.
I suddenly realized that I'm front and center with a family of manticores, and I'm hearing my heartbeat in my ears.
You just turn around in the hallway, you're like, oh.
One is
just them
climbing
that sees
down the
them, or
side of the
do-
tree, the other one is at the base of the tree starting to flex and look at you.
Is it just them that sees them, or last time on Due West?
Last time on West Due.
We almost killed ourselves twice.
With the
Uh-huh.
On a boat, a trireme of all
survives
things.
a terrible firefight.
I'm
Last
on a
time
boat.
we
It's on
tried
a
to
boat.
sail a boat, not realizing none of us has ever sailed a boat before.
You almost drowned on a trireme? How'd that happen? Aren't those ships made for ramming other ships?
A series of
What we do
unfortunate
with a drunken
events.
sailor? What we do with a drunken sailor?
All to the
And
tune
we had to go,
of
what, like,
Recorder
how
Titanic.
far?
About
What
200,
we do with a
250
drunken
meters.
southerner?
Yeah.
Early in the morning.
Arguably, it could have
Across
taken
the
a
fucking
canoe.
bay.
Yeah. It's not even a full, like, bay jog across. It's just christening an old ship.
There was Centaur Tessie. Caught her up way long in Malta.
Yeah, when I thought we were
Wilhelm
gonna
saw
sink
her,
there, I was
her
very
thumped her
glad
over
that we
Gibraltar.
hadn't brought the brand.
Oh, lose the bread under the water.
Of our lives. Long may
You're gonna
stand
regret that in
I
a
mean,
minute
I
when you have to
What
fight
was
these
her
memes.
pup?
Yeah.
Go and get it, but yeah, it'd be annoying.
Alright, everybody's in stream. We good to go.
No,
Recording
machine
is
gun's been
working.
Turning the tables for the past, like, 4 or 5
It
confrontations.
really has. It's paying off.
I'm still sorry. I just realized I wasn't muted.
And yet, when I presented a light machine gun to the Star Wars party, they didn't want it.
Mm-hmm.
No.
Oh, there's the
Aren't you
time.
glad I didn't take it, though? You've seen what that West Star has been doing.
Ah,
none
but
of-
you see, unlike the Bren, I nerfed the machine gun so that you would have to in place with it to use it.
Yeah, well, none of you
Mm,
guys
I
wanted
see.
to take this one either. Torrance is the one who
just-
started grabbing it.
Got it by default.
Yeah, but I didn't give a movement encumbrance, which is the one thing that really slowed us all down on taking the Bren.
yeah, that -5 or no, it's -10 for me is rough. Yeah.
Yeah. Humping around a big old machine gun. However, with one person on their way, we pick up where we last left off. Wondrous Company
Kicking out
made
some
their way
squatters.
to Athens, Greece. Excuse me.
I think we're about to blow up Nikos' house.
His
blow
childhood
it up.
study home. His
very, very, very rich person treehouse.
his
Yes.
very rich marble-walled treehouse on his own private island of many private islands. It's literally the not bedroom office of a mansion.
No
on its own
girls or
island.
Romans allowed.
No Italians allowed.
There we go. No Romans allowed.
No Romans allowed. All little mannequins that he'd practice on when he was supposed to be studying had Roman armor. Yeah, Wondrous Company decided to hit up Athens and on their way to Egypt to get some information, check in on things, and see if they can get some additional help, if possible. And just mostly to check in on family. Nico's
Torn's
meeting
trying
with
to
his
bang-
mom.
Torn's trying to
Maybe.
bang Nikos' mom.
Perhaps.
Oh,
He was
Having
not.
met a very profound woman in Greek politics and Athenian establishment, and seeing Athens grow in its importance in the region, much to that of what it used to hold back in the day, you guys been given a small task of things to do. One of those, both kind of for the party, but for Nikos in particular as a sort of family favor. His old study home on his own little private island, Zagros Island, a little knob of an island. It seems it's been taken over by squatters and local creatures and inhabitants, and it'd be kind of nice to clear it out to perhaps repurpose it in time from the study that it used to be. In addition to your primary task being eventually make a way down kind of west-southwest-ish to the mountains above Larissa, where a important person has instructed Nikos' mom to tell Nikos to meet him there, offering some important information and apparently help in other ways. Before you guys decided to go do that on day 2, you figured you'd be here for a couple days, and day 1, let's go clear out the island, do a favor for Mama-san. So, you guys, having nearly sank a trireme on a very short voyage, jump your way over to the small island, hit the beach, disembark like a bunch of old Athenian Marines, make your way up the path, and find your way to the outside of the building where you attempt to open the front door that seems to have been barred. And the last moments we left off are you guys attempting to open the door, getting fed up, and in sort of unison, both Torn and Nikos sort of breach kicking this double door in to open up to a front sort of fountain room. This fountain room giving way to what seems to be a small mess of imps that are enjoying the somewhat stagnant water and all kind of look to you with a pretty wide look of surprise. And we have already rolled turn order, so if I recall, the first in the turn order is Wilhelm.
Of course it's me. Of course it's me. Literally, my computer just decided to restart on me, so.
Of course.
All right, Wilhelm Schultz. Remember, don't destroy Nikos' treehouse.
please don't blow it up.
Well, if you remember, the
Cannon.
the cannon that I put wasn't an explosive cannon. It was actually a regenerative cannon that gave everybody a small boost, and so they all have like temporary hit points. And as soon as I actually get back onto roll 20, I'll tell you exactly the amount of temporary hit points.
I think it was 8 temp hit points. It should be on everybody's character sheet if they filled it in.
It should be, and
I
once
had
I go in, which will
10
happen.
temp hit points written down, so I'm assuming it's that.
I filled it in. Yeah. It
Was
10.
it 10?
It's
Yeah.
10.
Yeah, it was 10. That sounds about right. I think I might have rolled an 8 plus the whatever I get for my thing.
I can tell because I'm at
Okay, I'm
50,
back in.
which is 9, which means I probably took 1 bludgeoning damage somewhere along the way.
Did you not do the 10 temporary hit points thing?
Yeah, you can do
Because there's
that.
a whole
You can-
section for temporary hit points.
See, you've got your hit point maximum, and then you can just put your health above that in the little thing in the middle. Yeah.
Okay, so
That
here
works
we
too.
go. Character sheet is up. A lot better. Okay, so. Temporary hit. Wait, why do I have Why don't I have temporary hit points? Did I not add to my own stuff?
You probably
You didn't. If I remember right, you didn't get it because you were the one who had it casted.
No,
It was only on others or something.
No, that shouldn't have happened.
No, I should give it to him too, if I'm not mistaken.
Yeah. Okay, so yeah, I rolled the 1d8 plus 7, so that's 10. I guess I just never added it to myself, which is weird.
Yeah,
I'm
just
also
You might just for gore.
punch it in there and call it good.
Yeah, because I lost 4 hit points from falling off the boat, and I never healed that. I guess I never added my 10 temp, which is fine. So
Just add it on there and call it good.
I added it. All right, so now that I'm here, okay, so no explosions.
Trying to
Please
keep
and
the
thank
structure
you.
intact.
At least no big explosions. Let's see what we got. You know what? I haven't done this all that much.
Oh,
Guess what I'm going to actually do?
shoot.
Yeah, I'm gonna use my guns.
That's a first.
we can just ask them to go away.
I'm gonna use it twice. And the great thing is, with my guns, since I have them drawn in each hand, my AC actually goes up 1 point, which is cheeky.
Dual gunfighter.
And then, I believe one of them is an arcane focus, which is fine. That doesn't matter. And I'm trying to figure out because did I enhance one of them? No, I enhanced one. I enhanced what's his name? Peter's weapon, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
You should have this in your notes, my man.
I have so many notes. And when I start off, it's like me trying to read through everything. So I do have it all in here. It's just, you know. Yeah. Okay, so my throat. So I'm just gonna go ahead and shoot 2 times at the 2 front ones. So this guy and this guy. But let me move
Alright.
up a little bit first.
Send it.
So the door is open, I'm guessing.
Yeah,
With
the
the
door's
drum.
fully
Yeah.
open. They both kicked
Open up
it.
the door.
Okay, so we're
Doran
gonna move like right
Kicked it
there.
open. The first time he's ever successfully managed to kick a door open.
With a crazy strength check of 14 with Nikos rolling 26.
Alright, so we're gonna do this.
Alright, raising both Lugers up akimbo. You're putting 1 shot into either or both shots into the first one.
But one shot, just 1 shot here and 1 shot here.
Alright, roll me damage for both.
One gun on each one, walking in like it's the old west. Bop, bop!
Just draws and
Alright,
Alright.
4 and then 7.
7 and 4. So he goes walking in, just Luger in either hand up to both sides, and just pop, pop, hits both of them. One shrieks out, the other one grunts and tumbles in the water for a second as they both stand back up, kind of bleeding out this darker reddish black kind of mix of blood and sort of ichor as they all sort of brandish their teeth and ready their claws and are ready to jump you guys when they get the chance. What else you got?
ask them to leave.
I was about to say he was twirling his pistols, but no, I almost actually said he was twirling his mustache as he walked in. The dude
He's got barrels.
Walked in with
Oh,
the
probably
Luger
not
on
three.
his hip. The Luger
I
on his
think-
hip.
Okay, so that would actually be my action and I think the bonus action.
Alright.
Yeah.
I only get 1. I only get 1 attack per action because
Yeah.
the advancement for artificers is a little bit slower because I literally have everything. Which is fine because my second one, because I have the dual wielding feat, shouldn't actually get any negatives. So yeah, cool.
Alrighty.
That should be my whole turn. Just walking up like a boss and going, poof, poof,
Hello.
get out of my friend's house.
Hello, I am
I was about to
William
get
Schultz.
slapped by 7 fire bolts next
Okay.
turn.
Yeah. Leroy, it is your turn if you're with us, sir. If you would like, I can breeze past that one for the time being and move to the next person.
He's lighting his pipe. He wasn't ready for the door to be kicked open, and he's lighting his pipe.
Just give me a moment.
Yeah, I think we'll have Leroy and Hachu, since they're in the back of the pack, we'll have them join in next turn rotation, like they were kind of walking up behind you guys, not quite
he's
in
making
combat.
noise.
So, oh, hello. What is this? Ah, oh, there. Yeah, we'll have Leroy and Hachu join in next rotation as they're making their way up. Peter! Buddy, pal, they kicked in the door. Wilhelm's breaching with 2 long-barreled Lugers. What do, father?
Is it still too late to ask him to leave?
I told them to get out of the. After I shot, I said, "Get out of my friend's house."
Oh yeah. Maybe
I
I'll
asked them to
listen.
leave forcefully.
See, this is which one of these is the one that you did the more damage to?
The one on the
The
right hand
one
side.
on the right. Yeah.
They went left, right, so. That's how I would actually shoot a pistol. My right is my most accurate, so I'd focus everything on my left and then just like squeeze with my right after I shot with my left. Because the left needs more attention. So first, and then the right one just follows through.
I'm just gonna take a step forward and I'm gonna shoot this guy.
Send it. Just kind of step up, action your rifle, shoulder, and take a shot. Big ol'
And this is
Almost got
okay.
Peter word instead.
Are you just handing me a whole bottle of Prosecco?
I poured one glass out of it.
Okay,
That
but
hits.
you're still
Roll me
handing
damage.
me a whole bottle of Prosecco.
You know.
Woo!
Bamsis. All right. And fuck her down. The first imp, as it's getting back up from the Luger round in the chest, looks up just to catch a solid 7.62 round to the chest, and it knocks it back over the edge of the pond.
Alright, we know 11 kills it.
What else you got, Father?
Okay. Do I have line of sight on this one?
You do indeed.
Then I'll take a quick follow-up shot on that one.
It's one of those basin fountains that are only about like 2 feet tall.
That's a 14.
That hits. Give me damage. Fucking
Ow.
lever action.
Damn.
Chok
Holy
chok
shit,
aims
what was
in.
that?
Fires again, fucking hits this one in the shoulder, takes the arm off as it just tumbles back with a screech.
It's lever action. Don't even need to take your face off the cheek weld for it.
Yep,
Yeah.
just
Just
go on your shoulder, just hand down.
10 plus 8, the fucking nearly max damage out of that rifle, and I love it. What else?
My wife brought me Prosecco. I'm so happy right now.
Nice.
I'm drinking Prosecco while playing D&D.
So happy. What else we got, Father? That was an action and bonus action. a
Add
little
action
bit of
and bonus
movement.
action.
All right, Torin. They're walking in and clearing the house with pistols and rifles. How are you gonna compliment this?
Well, I guess we're shooting them.
He's just gonna take.
Would
one
you
step
do anything
forward,
else to demons?
Shoulder the monster pistol, which actually is hilariously proportionate for him with the stock on it.
With the stock on it, it's very fitting. Which one
I
are you
forgot
taking
how
a
to ping.
shot at?
The alive.
Hold
S1
down.
button.
You hold down left click, and it makes a ping.
So this one,
Ah, there we go. Yeah,
That
yeah,
guy.
that one.
Okay.
this one,
This is the
or
one he already
this
did
one
damage on.
are all full health. This is the one that Peter just pinged with the green. That's the
Yeah,
only one
yeah.
that's damaged so far.
I know. The way this works though is I can only focus on one target at once if I want
Yeah,
to.
yeah, yeah.
Update from Hachu. He's going to leave in about 15 minutes, maybe.
Okay. Gotcha.
Does an 8 hit? No, a 9.
Ah.
Does a 9 hit?
A 9 does not hit. You're shooting the one at the fountain, correct?
Yes.
Yeah, 9 does not hit. As you
Wow.
raise up, shoulder it, fire a shot out of this long-barreled
Okay.
Mauser, and it hits the pond and scatters some of the cement.
That's embarrassing.
45 is my
18 hits though.
18 definitely hits. Give me that damage.
Fuck.
Yeah, you raise it up. It's 9mm Luger. Pop, pop. First one hits because it's the first time you ever shot the thing. Instantly, you raise elevation just a millimeter, and you catch it right in the center of the gut. Gives it a good, nice little pop.
That's a 20. Well, it still hits.
It's a
Like 21.
23. That definitely hits.
That's
Is
the
that
bonus action.
Oh, bonus action offhand?
Yeah.
Okay. So you -3 from that? Yeah, 20 still hits. 3 more damage. Little 9mm Luger. It's doing its job. You double tap this guy with a 3-round sort of rapid, like, burst. He takes the hits. He's hurting. These guys are not thick by any sense of the mean.
Man, this thing's fucking useless.
It's got a cool feature. It's called the fun switch.
Is that a fully automatic thing?
You flip it to full auto, it dumps the whole mag on one
It's got
target.
It's got the giggle switch.
Giggle switch.
I didn't know about that. I would have used that.
It should be in the info on the Bowser. That was the whole
Oh.
point. When you attach the stock to it, you're able to do like a mag dump, if I'm not mistaken.
That is not on my info. I'll have to fuck with that.
I will have to poke that with the after session, yeah.
That's the turn. He's just gonna sort of-
Stock.
He's
Oh,
just
yeah.
gonna sort of lower it with its smoking barrel and tilt his head and go, ah. Well, shit.
Alright, we now get
Still
to...
more effective than that 25.
I mean, marginally. Oh, they're looking at me.
Wounded one is going to 5, 10, 15, 20 skitter off into the corner and kind of obscure itself behind that pillar. This one is going to 5, 10, come charging forward, wings flapping, and is just going to give a nice little both hand claws slash at you, Torin. Eh. Eh. Does a 9 or a 9 hit?
A 9 or a 9? No, but I believe
In German, 9!
9!
I believe I can roll against that.
You are flanked by a friend.
Nope.
Aw. You can't retaliate, unfortunately, but he goes to swipe at you, and you just kind of tuck your machine gun in and kind of dodge the 2 swipes really quickly.
Do that little head bob back, like, ah!
Like Mike
Before this
Tyson
goes any
style.
further, I would like to remind you that I fixed my bayonet before coming in here, so I don't need to switch to a melee. Just switch to it if I'm going to do a melee attack with it.
Gotcha. Yep. Next guy behind the pond, having taken a hammer pair, is going to grab some of that cement in hand, grip it, and is going to 5, 10, charge forward and try to swing on you, Wilhelm. Yeah.
Sorry, I hit
That's
the wrong
a-
button.
It's a 9 and a 10. I'm assuming neither of those hit.
9.
Oh, good boy. This guy, 5, 10, 15, 20, is going to press himself up against the wall and is going to try to swipe at you twice, Torn. Fucking 13 and a 16.
Nope. I get to roll against those.
Alright.
The 14.
Ooh.
Shit, I forgot what this. I haven't used this mechanic in like months. Let me read this real quick.
Go for it. That moment it dawns on you, it's been almost 6 months into the campaign. So we're about to hit session 20, plus 4.
Damn.
He hasn't used this feature since Palermo.
Yeah, I'm trying to remember what it's under.
Should be under your...
If your score is higher than creature, plus. Oh, okay. 1d8 plus intelligence modifier.
Close quarters combat with a wall next to you, you get to,
8 plus.
What's your
Oh.
intelligence?
The modifier?
Yeah.
4.
9, 10, 11. Okay, well... Full health imp tries to swipe at him twice. A kobold claw reaches back, grabs it on the side of the head, and just bashes its face against the cement work as it drops dead. Just panic
Sorry, I
flinch.
just obliterated you.
Sorry, I just destroyed you. Just panic flinch, smashes his face against the wall. Thankfully, he's the same height as you, or this would be a different type of attack. Yeah.
Up your wall, Nikos!
His class is scary, I told you. He's Indiana Jones if he does melee. Alright, that guy's dead. That guy's dead. Since dead bodies are gonna fill this space up real quick, I'm gonna delete those. Nikos, bottom of the turn order.
All right, let's go. So let's see. How's the clearance from like the roof? Do I have enough room to huck my spear, or?
You can definitely throw it over Torn since he is size small. Throwing it past Wilhelm might, if it's too low, might be.
Why don't you
difficult.
step into the same square as Nico or as Torin, because you can occupy the same space as him.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah, I can do that, can't
He's
I?
small,
Okay.
so he can occupy medium spaces.
Shit, let's do that.
Looming up behind him.
All right, I'm not actually going to put it me on him because that causes issues.
That's fine.
So I'm gonna take a stab at the spear that's in the spear that's in front, the imp
The imp.
that's in front of him with
Gotcha.
my spear.
Send it.
I didn't know there were clouds out. Fucking spear shoots over across his head.
14 hits, give you damage. Fucking ouch.
6. And
Just a
then
perfect Spartan
second
lunge and
attack.
forearm goes past your head, Torn, and just spears this thing in the chest. Recoils, spears him again, give me damage.
Yes. Fun.
I always get blood on me.
Sorry, buddy.
This imp screeches out as he just gets impaled by a boar spear, and as it retracts back, he drops
The good
dead.
news is, there's water right there.
True.
It's not the
I don't know
Might
how
be a
good
bit
that water
stagnant
is.
though.
I was just about to say that.
Drink
Purified
from the
food and drink.
forbidden pool.
I do have purified food and drink.
I don't know if that works on a full pool. I feel like it'd work on a can.
I can also just make some water for you a bit later
I can also
if you
do
want
that.
it.
I would
It's a it's radius based. So yes, it could.
Purify a
Wow,
chunk of the ocean of all of its salt.
Oh, gross. Then it becomes brackish.
Yeah. Alright, so you spear him twice. You're kind of standing over and beside Torn with your shield up. What else would you like to do, Nikos?
That's all.
That's all. Alright. Top of the turn order, Wilhelm.
Oh yeah, I'm gonna do some cool shit. As he's standing in front of me, I literally put my right pistol in my like my chest, my breast holster.
Alright.
Move my hand down, grab my saber, pull it out, and swing at him with my saber.
Nice.
Naruto, draw cut.
Draco.
Fired Naruto anime style.
Naruto doesn't use swords. That hits. Give me
You're right.
damage as you bust out your fucking short arty saber. It's more ceremonial than for fighting, but it does the job against an imp as you just fucking...
And then I'm gonna take one step forward and shoot at him with my pistol.
Nice.
With the offhand action, I take it?
Yeah.
Alright, send it. That hits. Give me damage. This wounded one cowering in the corner, you surpass what health he had left by 1 as he looks around just in time for a 9mm round from a Luger to just catch him in the face and drop him.
What is? I believe this is that. I just move up to the next door. Oh, by the way, this thing's gonna keep moving forward.
Alright.
I assume we're briefly out of combat.
For a moment, yep.
Let me see.
Can't see past the shield in your face.
Just stand on the top of the fountain.
As those imps are dropped and you realize, alright, we can start pressing our way in. It still doesn't answer the question of what were those wings you saw earlier. As you guys approach the next door, you can see that all the imps got into this room via the one open window, as this door is also barred shut with a really elaborate candle holder in the doorknobs.
Nikos, are these candelabras just for aesthetics, or did you actually use them?
Bit of both.
Is it like wedged in there?
It's
I wanna
wedged in
slide a
there,
hand-
yeah.
I want to slide a hand, see if I can jimmy it free.
Alright. Damn, yeah, 19. You grab it, give it a little wiggle, and you pull the, dude from, fucking, what's that Disney movie? Beauty and the Beast. You wedge him out of the door handles and set it down beside you.
Yeah.
And then
The door's
And then
now
I
free
just-
to open.
I turn to Nikos and go, "Be our guest."
God
That
damn.
movie doesn't exist yet. I don't know that
No.
reference.
There, nobody understands that.
That
This is
mission,
his home.
that
They're
mission
his
does
guests.
exist.
It's funny too because that story actually might exist at this point. Because I'm pretty sure that story was based in the 1700s.
Give or take.
It was pre-industrial revolution. It was very close to the industrial revolution.
Right. Well, let's see what's behind this door. What other guests I have?
Press the
Go to
door
open
open
it.
to see what else is going on. Let me reveal the plaza. I always forget the Greek and Italian name for the open floor plan.
Oh,
Of,
it's
Courtyard?
cloister?
Courtyard. Yeah.
I thought it was a cloister.
Or
Oh, is
cloister.
that-
Agora?
Forum?
No, forum's in like a
No,
city.
forms like, yeah.
I thought it was like an amphitheater or something.
Coming up here.
This
Behind
is-
these corners. Is this a door over here?
That is a
Pretty.
door.
I'm gonna try and push it open with the bayonet rifle.
Hey, so can I
Oh,
give an
behind you, guys
intelligence
gonna do
check to kind of base off like where I saw the wings from where we are based on the angles? Because angles is like my shit.
Roll me intelligence with that. As we handle this door, as you go up to press on the door, you start pushing it with your bayonet. Nico's kind of readying up beside him. You press it open slowly and it makes a creak. As allow me to add them to the turn tracker.
Would that be with advantage or just regular intelligence?
Just regular.
I tried.
You gotta make your case for
Well, my case
Bayonet.
is like my shit is about angles, so
True.
he is an artillery spotter, so like
It
if
is
anyone
a rather
can-
low check to find. It was only an 8 that you needed, so it wasn't
Okay.
necessarily. But you take a peek and you see how there's a couple felled trees in here, and one's still standing with a lot of tears and scratches at it. A lot of branches dropped on the ground,
but would this
which
be
leads you
the-
to believe it was probably perched up in that tree, which is what allowed you to see it over the top of the building at that distance.
Cool. That's good. I'm gonna basically move over here while they're doing that. That's where I'm gonna stop, and you can reveal now.
Alright. Let me add them to this and describe the scene of the breaching crew as you guys are slowly making your way in.
Torn literally standing in the courtyard. The
you're like,
tastiest
wow,
morsel-
tree!
You have
tastiest
trees
morsel
inside
ever.
your house.
Well, this is my house. It's more of a getaway. A retreat.
Let's reveal the areas of combat. As you pry open this door, you hear a shriek as a bunch of them, you hear them scattering, climbing out of vases, climbing out of baskets, tossing stuff over, and all rapidly making way towards you and around the rooms that they're in. Wilhelm, you're first on the turn order.
Oh,
No.
that's a lot.
I think
Cover
he's shit,
this.
so
I'm gonna vaguely gesture over here.
I'm literally sitting there looking at the tree and kind of like scanning in the sky to see if I can find the wings that I saw before.
I'm just shouting that out as soon as we see there's a shit ton of guys in here.
Would you shut up?
Get to the other door.
Cover this hallway.
Okay, fine. Let me see if my movement real quick.
Should have 30 feet.
I'm like looking up in the sky as I'm moving. Oh,
Give
perfect,
me
perfect.
perception as you advance to the other doorway.
Perception.
As far as you can tell, there's nothing flying up or around you.
Okay. I'm gonna stand right here, and I'm actually going to pull out one of the as I'm walking, I'm pulling out one of the Mark 1 grenades.
Oh, okay.
And as soon as I see like the shell of anything coming around the corner, I'm hucking it.
You're gonna hold your action to throw the grenade at the first
Yeah, as
contact
soon
in the
as I
hall.
see something like right there, in that line of sight right there, I'm throwing the grenade.
Alright, let me double check something here. Okay, that works. Holding your action. Leroy chilling outside. Hachu chilling outside. Probably tethering the boat for now.
I like to think they're arguing about something.
Arguing about the boat, maybe.
Yeah, 20. Yeah, I'll take that
Father,
for all the-
Father Troikov, it is your turn.
Oh my God.
I'm guessing I can see this one.
You can indeed.
Well, if I can see, I can shoot. I'm accidentally clicking on the bayonet. There
I
we go.
can see. I can fight.
Nice.
That hits.
Nice.
Not as good.
It's a grazing hit, but it's still 762 by 54, like,
I know,
R,
but I could got like an 18.
Right. It's a third as effective, but it still puts a good hole in it and hurts it. What else
Alright,
would you like to
I'll rack the slide and do it again.
do? Alright. Keep in mind, this is the 4th round of your magazine. It hits.
Yep.
That'll finish them off. Nice little hammer pair lever action, just pop, pop, just
That's
drop
the
them.
one thing I wish this had is a little ticker for ammunition.
It does.
It does.
Where?
It does.
Allow me
You
to
can
show
add it
you.
yourself.
Let me go.
Oh, right there. Yeah, yeah. But if
Yeah.
I'm shooting both guns simultaneously, it doesn't help.
You have to
can
make
double
two
up
of them.
on it.
You can add up
I
on
know.
there.
I'll just make another one.
Yeah. Like
I'm
you can
just
add them
doing
in
it.
left gun, right gun,
Yeah,
magazine
those are
count.
tough, man.
But yeah. Alright. What else you got, Father?
That's it.
Alright,
Action,
Torin.
bonus action.
What you got, Torin?
Torin's gonna kind of amble up to where Wilhelm is. He's gonna see the grenade and he's gonna stop like beside him, next to him, like kind of behind, slightly beside him. Just like, what are you doing?
I'm waiting until something shows. Why am I doing it Russian? I'm waiting until something shows. You know, right?
It is the superior accent, and you know it.
It's the easier accent. I'm
So,
waiting until something shows itself.
so we're waiting here then.
Yeah.
Torin's gonna stand there and hold his action as well, like propped up against fucking Wilhelm's hip or something.
You know, considering how long you fought on the Russian front, you may have picked up some Prussian and Russian accent, maybe? I don't know.
Well, I should actually have a Prussian accent. It's
Yeah.
just I don't know how a Prussian accent translates compared to.
A little bit
It's
more
German, but more aggressive.
Polish, aggressive Polish.
It's funny because I actually
Yeah, I was
know
gonna
a lot
say
of-
Polish.
Okay, because I know some Polish, so I'm gonna for yes and no. I'm gonna start saying tak and yeah.
No, because they speak German, not.
Yeah, they speak hardline
Slavic
German up
language.
there. Yeah.
Although
It's
there,
gonna be
you
difficult
could.
for you, Jones.
It's not too late. You could change your lore to be Sorbian, not Serbian. Sorbian.
Oh god,
No.
that's blasphemous.
So yeah, just assume Wilhelm.
No, it's an
Sorbian's a
entirely.
fake.
It's an entirely different ethnic group that the name's just kind of similar.
Yeah. Yeah, he's just readying a grenade, and you see him like in grenade throw pose, just looking out the hallway with it.
I like those army guys who are
Yeah.
throwing the grenade.
With the plastic armament, hand cocked back, pin out, just ready to go.
Yeah, and Torin's posted up on his opposite side, holding action.
You're gonna hold action as well. All right.
Yeah, I'm not going into the grenade hallway.
Breach and clear.
But I
Nikos.
finally am actually doing great.
Alrighty. Going to step forward,
All right.
take a stab at that guy.
Give him a good old spearing. That hits.
Alright.
That hits as well.
And there's damage.
5, 6, 7, 8, 9. He has 1 health left as you double spear him in the chest. And he kind of
All
recoils back in pain, shrieking out.
Get off my island!
Ready when you are.
Then
Ready when you are. Okay.
kind of do an offhand stab since he's got like 1 hit point left.
But I think I drank that
Send it.
apple juice.
All right, let's see. So,
That hits.
alrighty.
Then, don't worry about it.
They might be over there.
We might have some with the.
All
That's
right.
it. You spear him 3 times in the chest and drop his ass.
Move up to the next door.
Yep.
Meanwhile, still holding your
Block it
grenade.
with your
like-
shield.
There we go. There we go. Yep.
All right.
There we go.
We now get to the mob. Oh god. Alright, so 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40. Let me move them first because they're moving
know,
as
I
a unit. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. 5, 10, 15, 20. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. 5. 5. 5. Alright. As they come rounding the corner, you see 6 angry red imps just clawing and like along the walls and the ceiling, just circling around towards you guys. Both your hold actions are allowed to be used now.
Alright.
Hey,
ready to throw down
in Nikos' house?
Yep. Throw it
Alright.
right there.
You toss it there. Roll me 3d4.
Cool. 3d4.
Yep. Standard grenade, Mark 1 does
Oh wait, I
3d4.
think I actually have it saved. I have it saved.
Do you have the Mark 1 saved? Oh, nice.
Let me double check. Yeah, because it should be a Mark 1 DC 14. Yep, got it right here.
Yep. Hey, okay. Let me roll saves for all these guys. Yeah. 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 Yeah.
That's not bad. That's
Yeah.
above half.
Yeah.
That's above standard deviation.
These are some very capable imps. Oh my god. Okay. Yeah, give me that 15-foot square. It should hit all of them if you're tossing it in the back corner.
Yeah.
It's doing 9 piercing, so okay. We'll consider that 5 damage for
Well, it should
those
be
that
4.
passed. Yeah, I'll go 5. I'll round up.
Okay.
It was in a hallway, so like
Oh
a
yeah.
little extra
yeah.
spalding and concussion. Alright, this grenade tumbles back past them, goes off. One of them falls off the ceiling onto the floor. The other one gets knocked off the wall into the corner. The others kind of clamber over each other for a second as this grenade detonates, shrapnels them. But with Mark 1's not the greatest effectiveness as they continue scrambling towards you like a bunch of xenomorphs down the hallway. Torin, your held action.
Nikos definitely hears this.
Oh,
yeah, do I hear the explosion?
Hand grenade
Hey!
going off down the hall. You could hear that for sure.
Hey!
I have
I
6
said
of them.
no
I had to
explosive.
fucking do it.
Alright, because I'm pack tactics take
Yep.
effect here.
Send it.
You're welcome.
I started streaming if you want to watch what's actually going on screen, Richard.
Imagine a party full of kobolds. Damn, that hits. I'm assuming shooting the lead
First one, yeah, the lead one.
one.
Alright.
Alright, that drops him.
Oh, I don't get advantage on the next one now.
That's okay. That
Does it?
meets. It'll do half
sweet.
damage.
3.
You nick them pretty spicy. So this grenade detonates, knocks him on the ground. Oh my god. Okay, roll me damage.
This is the bonus action.
It's happening again.
Fuck. Yeah, just a solid shot, dead center of the first one, drops it. You shift your target to the next one, put them in your sights. Pop, pop. First one hits in the chest, you pull a Mozambique on his ass. Second one hits him in the head, drops him and tumbles him over.
Now it's really easy to shoot things in hallways.
It's really easy to blow things up in hallways.
These guys in the hobble hole of the sword fighting and armory room and vase making room are gonna be scratching at you.
Grenade in the vase making room. It's so over.
Nikos.
Also,
You guys
you have
are
a
in the
vase
vase
making room, Nikos.
He was a very rich kid. You know how they
I
make him
can
like
have
learn
hobbies.
piano? They're like, hey, learn how to make Grecian vases.
It's pronounced vases.
Paint your
I
lessons
don't
on them.
want to learn piano.
That doesn't hit. That doesn't hit. That doesn't hit. An 18 hit?
No.
That doesn't.
I have
Yeah.
my shield up.
So just bouncing off your shield.
Six
like,
angry
bonk, bonk,
claws
bonk.
are just scraping on the outside of the shield as you wedge it up into the hole in the wall that they've made, and they're just scraping against the shield. They can't get through it or past it.
All I can think of is like everybody had a hobby. Like Nikos was making like Grecian pottery. Like Peters was like doing Russian ballet.
Yeah.
Yes.
Wilhelm was like setting shit on fire. And then Torin was like,
Ripping apart heavy machinery from the ripe old age of 2.
I was gonna say looking out the like a window in Boston onto like
No,
the,
it hasn't
streets
come
with
up yet.
binoculars.
It hasn't come up yet, but Peter's hobby was actually lassoing competitions.
He did a lot
I
of
really
horse
wish he was-
riding as a
You are a Cossack.
as a
That would make
Cossack.
sense.
It was horse riding, horse archery, rifle marksmanship.
Oh, Leroy's back. That means he can just stroll in the front door with all
Leroy,
his
I think
moxie.
you mean instead of Nikos, you're talking to you're talking
Hachi.
to Hachi about that.
Where the economic policies of the Confederate States of America will be adjusted due to the crippling drought plaguing the Midwest. Oh God, the Dust Bowl, yeah. Dust
Yes, I
Bowl's
meant
a-
to say Hachi. Oh well.
Oh, good. The Dust Bowl is
It's alright. I
equally
can't tell. I
affecting
can't tell them apart, even though one's blue and one's a snake.
the U.S. and the CSA equally.
I'm ready.
You should be able to tell them apart because you two are
No,
having this
I'm an ignorant
conversation.
racist, okay? I just look at them and realize they're not human, so I treat them both the same.
Come on, this is especially relevant because both of you are Confederate citizens.
Yeah, after the 15th gunshot and the grenade blast, you get tired of your argument being interrupted and decide to head in.
Will y'all keep it down in there? We're trying to have a civilized debate.
I'll put you here in the doorway. That way you didn't enter it.
I have my soup. Well, it's not a soup anymore. It's more like a porridge.
Porridge is good. You ever leave your grilled cheese inside the tomato soup by accident, and then it's just a nice mush?
That's
No.
actually what I had for lunch, but no, I did not.
I left mine in the soup.
That
once.
started as
I
a
came back
potato
10
soup
minutes
and
later.
has become, due to the excessive amount of cornmeal I put into it, has become a porridge.
Nice.
You know what's amazing?
It is
Tomato soup, but
very
with
nice.
orzo.
With what?
Orzo. Or orzo.
Lee Corso?
Ah.
What?
Orzo, the tiny like rice-like pasta.
Hmm.
Tomato soup with orzo is fucking
Yeah.
bomb.
I vibe with that.
I'll have to look at that.
With a grilled cheese sandwich, right there.
I'm gonna put
My
a
wife
picture of
makes it.
grilled cheese as the cover art for this session. Wilhelm, it's your turn at the top of the turn order, friend.
Shit, it's my turn. Well, I'm actually going to I'm gonna advance on them, but I'm gonna do so in the most badass way possible.
Of course.
So I still
Okay.
have my left
You got your
hand still has my
pistol
pistol.
in your left hand. Your right hand is free now that you've thrown a grenade.
And I re-pull as I start moving. I re-pull my my saber. So I'm going to move forward, hand out on the pistol, shoot, get close enough, and then saber.
All right.
My saber. I don't mean Matt.
Yeah.
What's up, my guys?
I'm gonna saber
first
him.
thing- Haha.
Roll me
first
your
thing-
He just
pistol
whips
attack.
me out and just beats him with a 6'3" overweight man.
Pulls you out of the bag of holding, body slams you. into
Whoa! Oh, I'm guessing that's a
him.
jam.
Ooh, roll me a d6.
Oh. The coolest approach ever. Click.
I know, right? That would be how it happens.
Roll me that d6.
one.
Oh.
A double one.
Oh.
Well, give me your saber attack. We'll see if that follows through or not.
So regardless, as soon as I hear a click on my pistol, I'm throwing it on the ground, just dropping it. I'm pulling out my other one, which I can't shoot yet, but I'm still gonna saber the guy that's in front of me. That one probably
That
hit.
hits. Give me damage.
6 damage. And by the way, I'm up here. Sorry.
So as you're walking up on him, saber high above your head in like typical saber fighting style, pistol fully extended, like you're gonna execute some Eastern European should you be on the opposite side of Germany. You walk forward, aim the Luger at him, click, and the entire like right side length of your finger is now red and seared as the top half of your Luger explodes upwards, and the action of it pins itself up into the ceiling. You suffer 2 burn damage.
Oh, fuck! Alright, good thing I threw it down and pulled out my other one. But I'm gonna have to get a new Luger.
You're gonna have to get a new
Hot load.
Luger. That was hot load, bad packaged ammo. You take 2 burn damage to your finger as it just fucking catastrophic detonates.
Watch it.
But you still managed to swing your sword down on it and cut it down despite the pistol exploding in your hand.
As my sword comes down, I'm biting down on the side of my cheek, like drawing blood, doing that whole like grit thing.
Take 1 additional damage from biting your own tongue.
Not tongue, cheek. But that shit fucking was annoying, biting your own cheek, because then just raw forever.
Mm-hmm.
Torn's not the guy that goes after brass. Torn's that little gremlin at the range that's grabbing like weapons parts during failures.
What's funny is he was gonna pick up the gun, clear it, and then use it if it hadn't exploded.
Now, you know how the Luger has that nice triangle top action when it fires? The entire triangle part of the action went up into the ceiling.
Yeah, it's in the ceiling.
It's done. It's gone. Leroy.
I wonder if I can fix that with mending.
Perhaps. It is a small enough object.
Since Hachu and I couldn't come to a agreement, so we had to disagree.
What?
I'm leaving him to salt.
Down as Is that good? One more?
Wilhelm.
My discipline.
You have to pardon me. I'm still stuffing my face with buttermilk biscuit. So.
My discipline.
Hands off, you filthy kobold.
I'll be back.
Moving it.
Right. You were an artillerist. You should know radio discipline.
Sorry, my wife needs more prosecco.
His wife.
Important things.
But, yeah, you come approaching in through the second door. You're hearing a grenade go off. You're seeing gunfire. You're hearing scraping on brass.
I'd have to go there. Let's see.
If you want, Leroy, I think if you hit Control and click, you can actually drag and see what the total distance would be.
Control click? Cool.
I think so. So let me check. Or maybe it's shift?
Shift click?
Or maybe you right click? Yeah, you right click. I'm sorry. You right click and then you can do all this fun shit.
Don't be making friendship windmills again.
The right click is just dragging my screen. Do I need to hold a button?
I mean, it's
So
working.
you just tap
for you.
right click.
It's working
That'll
for
be-
you.
That's me.
Oh, okay. Sorry.
I tap right click?
Yeah.
No,
Yeah,
it's
you
Yeah,
not.
while
have
you're
the,
holding down left click.
Do you
Oh,
have the measurement thing on there?
You hold
Yeah,
left
Go up
click
to the
and then
point
tap
of
right
turn
click.
and tap right click. So like that.
While holding left click.
Yeah.
Wait, really?
mm,
Oh yeah, it's
oh, okay. When I reach a
Yay.
corner.
I missed
Okay.
that whole thing.
There we go.
Trapezoids.
Friendship windmill.
Friendship
Activate.
windmill.
What's a friendship windmill?
No.
Is it this?
Have you never seen the
Oh!
friendship windmill?
I get it.
It's the windmill of friendship.
I'm gonna come up behind.
You know what a friendship windmill is?
The
So-
Imperial German wouldn't get that.
Yeah, he would.
Yeah.
No.
He's about the Iron
no.
Cross, not the friendship windmill.
Yeah, but you live there.
Yeah, he did
saw
see a
those
bunch of
people take
banners
over
of
your
it everywhere.
Jordan named the symbol.
Yeah. But go on, Leroy.
It's pronounced Leroy.
You know, gonna hurt you.
It's like
Leroy.
it's like dealing with fucking Honeycutt and Hawkeye, and I'm Winchester. Just dealing with y'all fucking peons.
Leroy Copeland.
So I come up behind Piotr and tap him on the shoulder and just kind of What's up, Doc?
What's up?
Apparently, in his long absence, Nikos' house has become infested by demons. We will kill them. As the good Lord intended.
By the way, as you're saying this to him, that's when you hear, "Oh, motherfucker!"
Scheiße, fuck!
That
Scheiße.
fucking hurt. And swing.
I see they're keeping you all pretty focused. Do you have any more holy water left?
I actually don't carry any on me.
And you call yourself a priest.
He's not Catholic.
He's Orthodox, same difference.
Orthodox, it's like better than Catholic. It's Catholic
10
with no
times
guilt.
better. Yeah.
Well,
It's Catholic
I'm
that
not.
doesn't use guilt as a weapon.
I'm not sure what I can do in
Instead,
this
we use
scenario.
weapons as weapons.
Are they
We use
reacting
weapons as
to? Y'all motherfuckers want to shut up. Are they reacting to our normal weapons? Are they?
They go
weak
down to
anything?
bullets easy enough. So
Bullets,
far, at least.
Alrighty. Well, who's in need of assistance? Because it sounds like there's two angles of firefight going on.
I believe I have heard screams of pain coming from Wilhelm.
Wilhelm's gun blow up.
But I
How
do
bad is
believe-
it?
I do believe I see a orange kobold over there, and with the kobold's propensity for being a bloodthirsty little twat, I think Wilhelm's going to be in good shape, unless you think otherwise.
He has two, though, right?
But if and I will head over there and help my Aryan brother.
Do you even count as Aryan?
Genuine
I just
confusion
I
from
just kind
Peter.
of wink. I just kind of wink at Piotr and saunter off in the direction of Torin using my bonus action.
Nice.
Alright.
Just strolling around.
Just strolling up, doesn't even have his pistol out yet.
Winging my cane. It's the trolley all the day with Mary.
Cane is tucked into your arm, pipe in the other hand. Just what's going on, Doc?
No, he said he's twirling it, so he's, walking along, spinning it around.
Why are you a merchant?
don't-
Why don't we multi-class you into Bard at this point? Just hurt people with insults.
Very lackadaisical for a firefight.
I'm not getting shot at, so I'd say I could do as I damn well please. Thank you very much. And hands off my.
Holy
buddy.
shit, he's
It's-
fucked me today.
God, Jesus.
Peter, it is your turn, friend. As you guys are one man
Well, how
stronger.
much your total HP pool?
Oh, I'm good.
Okay.
I've lost like 5 out of 45. Maybe 6 out of 45. Plus I have
Okay, I
that
didn't
extra 10. Oh, speaking
Oh,
of
yeah.
I accidentally put that extra 10. I took the wrong health real quick, so let me change that.
You're
Well, that's
literally
what
the one giving out
Well-
the health. How are you
I
missing
know, I
it?
forgot about it.
If I go in here, how much, how much can I see past Nikos? in the door?
You'll have to do that like Iraqi egg beater reach over the top of Nikos and a shield to shoot down into him.
Wrist check.
Yeah.
By the way, Leroy, that
How did
killed
he
me. so I made a
straddle
call.
the line?
How are your I don't know how he did that actually. How'd you do that?
Control.
Oh,
Control when you're
control.
moving. It doesn't always work. No, it's Alt. Sorry, not Control.
Oh,
There we go. Oh, does that
Hey.
totally detach you from? Yeah, it does totally
Yeah.
detach you from the thing.
oh, cool. Shit.
All right. Yeah. I'm gonna kind of come up, and I think in this case everything's so close together. I'm gonna give him a thrust with my bayonet instead of a shot.
Oh my god, give me an attack. As you'll just hoplite style pike stab over the top of Nikos in front of you. Yeah, you stab him. Give me the damage.
Damn.
It's something. You stab him with a very illegal bayonet. It's a wound that he can't rightly heal in any way.
No, mine's a bladed bayonet.
Oh, it is bladed. Yeah, you're right.
I have the bladed one.
You don't have
because
the war crime bayonet on there.
Yeah, no. The actual reason I have the bladed one is because it's more useful as a regular knife
Wait,
as
no,
well.
Hachu has the war crime bayonet.
Is that the?
And so does Nikos, actually.
And Nico's, yeah.
Is that the
The triangle,
bayonet?
and then the
Oh, it's not a triangle, it's
the-
cruciform.
the
Oh, okay.
square penetrator one that came on the Mosins. West Prussian Polak. He's East Prussian thing. Well, actually, no, he is West Prussian. He's from
Alright,
that area in between East and West Prussia.
What, Vilnius?
Yeah, I guess I'll just hit it again with my bonus action.
Give him another stab.
That's
That
a 7.
hits. Oh, it's
Okay.
yeah. Minus your 7 does not hit. You're right.
Damn. That's what I get for trying to stab over Nikos' shield.
Wait, your proficiency bonus is +4?
Yeah, apparently so.
Oh shit, it is.
No, it's your dex is 1 and your proficiency is +3, so it still should be a +1. So it'd be
it would just be a -3 from the roll. So yeah, that'd still
Okay,
be
so it's
8.
an 8.
But, yeah. Whenever you do an offhand attack, oh god, the Romanians have arrived. They're here to reinvade Greece. Yeah, you give him a nice little stab, but it doesn't quite make contact.
Dodges out of the way now that he knows it's coming.
He sees it just reaching over the top of the hoplite shield. Torin, you're up.
A second, I'm going to help Wilhelm. He's going to holster his pistol
Oh,
and then just fucking charge screaming down the hallway. Like right past
right
Wilhelm.
between my legs.
No, he wants to keep momentum. That's too much of a duck.
Oh yeah.
you're just gonna sliver past Wilhelm and get with
Shoulder
him.
check this thing into the wall with a bite.
Roll strength check for me, and I'll roll strength for him.
Oh, I'm 6 feet,
11.
72 inches. What you know?
All right. Is that a solid wall? That is a solid wall behind him. Yeah, Torn runs past you, and you just see him like shoulder check into this imp and knock him against the wall. He'll take let's see how much damage he did. Sure, why not?
3, 4.
He took 3 damage. This imp just gets shoulder checked into the wall and bounces off of it as Torn's standing there kind of in a like frantic open-handed fighting pose, I imagine, or
Nah, was that an attack?
technically, yeah.
Okay, I still have... So, no, it's gonna be a shoulder check into the wall and a bite at the same time.
Alright, bonus action bite, give me.
17 hits.
Yeah, that hits. Give me.
Aw,
Alright. He was already halfway from the frag. Yeah, Torn just, like, almost wall runs past you, it seems like, as this orange blur just shoulder checks this thing into the wall and then bites into its shoulder, rips away at it as it falls down to the ground, just screaming and... Yeah.
And with the bonus action, they're gonna swipe, take a scratch at that other one.
Alright. -3 from that.
Yeah, that doesn't hit.
So that will not hit. You'll swipe at it and we'll back away really quick.
So you can leave now.
We now cross the biggest initiative gap I have ever seen, from 18 down to 6 for Nikos.
It's one heck of a gap. Alright, well, let's start spearing.
No, that's not the biggest one you've ever seen. Some of the Star Wars ones are oof.
Roll me
Some of the Star Wars
a,
ones are 60 or 70.
You know what? Roll me damage for that one.
Okay.
Oh god, I'm getting hit in the face,
Alright.
aren't I?
Peter,
You're getting
he's
half
used
the
to a one-man hoplite pose. He's not aware that he's in a like hoplite stack. So as he does that 1 foot back with it, you get pool tabled by the somewhat blunt tip of the spear into the gut. You take 4 damage to the gut.
Sorry.
I thought you were supposed to train to fight in formation!
I can hear the sound of the air leaving his lungs from here.
typically they also have armor on, so this is avoided. Let's try this again.
You lunge over and you meet him with a half hit. It'll do half damage.
All right.
Hey, 2 damage. Are you hitting the left one or the right
That-
one?
Let's do the right.
Alright. You stab it
And
and it
then-
slices it across the shoulder. It shrieks out.
Offhand.
Oh my god, okay.
That mine is
Offhand hits?
3. Yeah.
I'm pretty sure a 22 still hits.
You got the
Yeah.
rebound off of Peter's gut.
Yeah. Thanks, buddy.
Yeah, reaches back with the first one, just gut checks Peter. Stabs the second time, catches it in the shoulder, focuses, stabs it a third time, and just impales the thing and drops it to the ground. These little 3
Sorry, I was
foot tall
thinking about
imps.
the damage that the hand grenade did.
All the stucco, no.
All right.
What
We
is
can
that?
deal with that when these guys are dead.
Alright, we now go here. These two are gonna run up on you, Nikos, and try to claw through your shield once more. Nope. Nope. Nope.
I love how you just strong-armed them in the doorway. Just
Fucking shield against the hole they can't get through,
Yeah.
apparently, so... Alright,
These
and
are my
then, hotgates. These two, they're gonna clamber on up, and they're both gonna try to swipe at you, Torn. First one. Oh my god, does a 19 hit?
yes, it does actually.
Oh boy. Alright. And does a 9 hit? A 9 doesn't hit.
No, 9 doesn't hit, but the
Alright, so
19
the
does.
first claw that will scratch you will do 4 damage. The second one will run over with an 18 and a 5. Does a 18 hit?
the 18 meets.
Okay, so it'll do half. That's 2 more damage as both of these run up and both of them land 1 good hit on you as they're both
What?
kind of swinging their claws at you.
I'm a little murky. Can I retaliate if one hits and one misses?
Yeah.
Oh, well,
if you're talking about the thing where if you take a hit in melee, you can retaliate, correct?
yes.
Yep. For every hit
Or-
that hits you, or actually
Well,
no, it's a
wait, no.
reaction. Only one
It's
per turn.
actually if it misses.
Oh, if it misses. Okay, so you did have 2 misses. Do keep in mind it is a reaction, if I'm not mistaken, so you can only use it once per turn.
Yes. Okay.
So it has been a full turn, so you only get to react to one of the missed attacks.
Yes. It's been a while since I've used this. It's
Oh, good. It's been mostly ranged combat up until now. Slowly getting you guys used to tunnel fighting and tomb raiding. So yeah, give me that reaction. You gotta beat an 8, if I'm not
Are
mistaken.
you saying that Nikos' treehouse is a tomb?
I do not beat an 8.
Ah, yeah, so you're not able to react to it as they swipe at you. 2 of them scratch you on the hand, 1 gets you on the forearm.
Sharp.
Very sharp, actually, almost obsidian sharp. This guy's got neat- Oh, my shit. You got your sleeves rolled up, you're fine. Wilhelm, top of the turn order. Kobold's going melee on these guys.
Top
What
of the
do?
turn order, laddie.
I like to
I
think at
literally
this
got
point.
back at perfect time because, unfortunately, one of our crystal stemmer glasses decided to shatter.
Ooh.
I assume at this point he's backed against the wall, like arms up, like.
Oh god, yeah, they're both swiping. I'm just.
Alright, well, since he's a small creature, I'm gonna do the thing where I'm gonna shoot past him.
Okay, you
Let's
won't
see if I
have
can hit-
disadvantage to do so.
Aw,
You won't have disadvantage
I won't have.
because he's small. You can shoot past him.
Oh,
Yeah.
yeah, okay, cool.
If he was normal, you'd get disadvantage.
Okay, I thought you said you will. I was like, no.
Or actually, not disadvantage. The number to hit a friendly goes up.
Oh, yeah. Alright, so shoot.
All right. Hey, that hits
Oh,
for
not
2
much.
damage. All right, you nick him in the
Again.
ankle.
And then again, follow up with my swing.
All right. You fire 1 shot into his ankle. Saber fucking connects. Give me damage on that. Damn. Okay.
12. So
He's-
14 damage.
Over dead?
And
Yeah.
then I just take the step in front of Torin and be like, "Thank you, brother. I got this."
Yeah, you
There's
just
no
see
kill
this
like
one,
overkill.
like, both of its forearms and one of its horns just get clean taken off by this artillery saber in front of you.
More blood. Stop bleeding on me.
Oh god. What else you got, Wilhelm? I think that was your action and bonus action.
That's literally everything.
Alrighty.
I'm literally sitting there just waiting.
Leroy, the hallway fight of fights is going on. How do you contribute?
Crickets, Leroy. Crickets, Leroy. Crickets.
Oh, I forgot I was muted.
Damn.
I kind of saunter up behind my compatriots and kind of lean over the kobold and say, "Thanks for the backup, y'all. Let's touch and go for a second.
Thanks for the
Arguing the
backup.
economic policies of the Confederate States with Hot Shoe concerning the Dust Bowl. But I see y'all got it well in hand. Y'all leave any for me?"
Shoot him.
You see one imp pressed up against the wall, semi-cowering but ready to attack the moment he sees an opening.
All right. I guess I better do my part. So, I'm still feeling particularly, what's the word I'm looking for?
Zany.
No,
Zatarans. Zatarans.
pernicious, maybe?
Ah, nice.
And so, I use Torin as a,
Like an arm stand.
as a means to, yeah, as an arm stand. Pulling my pistol out, my arm rests pretty nicely between his horns. And
He goes
so I
awkward.
steady myself and shoot at the imp.
So picture a cowboy on the front of a Marlboro poster where he's aiming from the hip with his pistol because he's like leaning his elbow on a bar top, and then superimpose Torin under his elbow.
Really?
You know, you're the perfect height for this Torin. I couldn't do this with Wilhelm there. He's just too big.
Roll me attack.
Seeing as I'm the second tallest person in the party,
He is
Sounds
holding
like
is holding still in like that obedient frustration.
obedient frustration. That's gonna be your sex
Does he
tape.
get advantage for this shot?
That'd be a good sex tape. The sequel to Dubious Consent, Obedient Frustration.
I thought you meant does he get advantage?
You know, roll me a d4. Let's see if this works.
1d4.
Yeah, roll me 1d4.
You essentially get the help action done to you.
This is really off the hip, but you know what? +4 to your attack roll. It's a 12. It hits. For leaning on the kobold and using his... God damn. Yeah, just leans on you like the Marlboro guy, elbow on top of your head, from the hip, fires his big old 45 rimless, and just fucking Gallagher's this thing's chest contents on the wall behind it and drops it.
He murder on Torin's ears.
Well, I mean,
No, I look at what's left of the imp with a satisfied smile and holster my pistol, lean back, and then my arm is replaced by a hand as I gently pat Torin on the head and go, "Good boy."
okay, now you're taking it too far.
Oh,
And I hear that, and I just kind of rub it
was,
in and then pull my hand away before it gets bitten.
Thorin, I must say the ferocity of your attack was actually very, very encouraging.
Oh, thank you.
Also, can you fix
Well,
my pistol?
lads, shall we proceed?
I don't know. Your receiver's in the ceiling. I can't reach it.
I mean, but I'm like 6 foot. I could probably lift you up there if you don't mind.
Bad news. I don't know if Hachu's going to be joining us at all tonight.
Understandable.
He seems to be getting shit fucked by work right now.
Understandable.
Best way to get
Well,
fucked.
tell him I will go to his work and I will shit fuck all of them.
That
Just give him a
Yeah.
rage.
Oh, you're doing a D&D raid at James's job?
Let's do it.
Yeah, he sure to love that.
Yeah, we'll all play D&D inside of Valvoline.
We'll show up fully in uniform. Everybody in.
Start off our new steampunk campaign. Everything's
You're
gonna smell
missing
like
the mark.
diesel.
I
Maybe
already
it's
smell like
Halloween.
diesel. I work as a mechanic.
Alright. Alright,
You don't qualify.
what other movement you got, Leroy? Or is that your turn?
Oh, I'm done. I used and abused my poor comrade's body. I got the killing shot. I did all the work, and
You don't have to say it like
I praised the kobold for a job well done.
Alright. We will
Holy
move
good show.
down to Father Troikov then. Second stack
Can
in the
I-
hoplite formation.
He's gonna fucking
Can I
hate me.
pair my movement and attack with Nikos?
You can.
Nikos, how about you push in, shield bash the guy on the left, and I'll stab the one on the right.
All right.
So we'll do that as one whenever that happens.
Alright.
So like, push in, don't just stand
So
here.
you'll hold your action for
and
Nikos'
movement.
turn?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Torin, we get to you.
Oh gosh. I figured they were gonna finish this off first. So, Torin's a bit upset now, mostly because he just had his head patronizingly patted. Peter, as you and Nikos are like negotiating, this kobold comes fucking sprinting around the corner holding a pickaxe.
You're moving your full 30 feet and entering around. Oh god, he's got the pickaxe. Okay.
And just two-hand charges right into the back of this thing.
Roll me attack. Why? Why?
5.
Ajay!
Wait, it should do more than that. That nat
Yeah.
20'd. Let me
Yeah,
double.
is that it?
Let me
'Cause it's
double check
1d4
something. Yeah.
plus 1.
Let me double
So
check
did
the
I-
stats on it. We might have forgotten to put. Nah, the
Oh.
damage is in there. 1d4 for a crit.
Well, if it's doubled, 1d4 plus 1, it would be an... Oh no.
It should be. Let's see. What is
If it's
it?
doubled, there's no way it could be 5, because that's an odd number.
1d4 plus 1 for strength.
There's no way it could be 5, because it's an odd number.
Yeah.
For real.
That number's supposed to be doubled. You're supposed to get 2d4. Roll me another
am I?
d4. Yeah, I
Oh.
don't know why it's not working. Roll me another d4. Jesus.
oh my god. No.
Alright.
And then he turns to the other one.
Alright. Make me the,
Like Super Mario Band.
yeah, 22 hits
5.
for 5 more damage. Torn rounds the corner, pickaxe above his head, and just pickaxes one in the back and drops it, pulls it out of it, and as it's crumpling to the ground, side swings and catches the other one in the side with it as it yelps out.
Ah, it's stuck! It's stuck!
Nikos, it's your turn.
It's stuck! Help!
Give me a second. I need to recover from that mental image.
My pickaxe is stuck in a gem cage!
Kobold rounding the corner of a pickaxe above his head.
Just wiggle it, it'll do more damage that way.
He's like wiggling
So much
like
for that
19
plan, huh?
You can have PTSD when you fight actual kobolds and one comes charging out with a miner's helmet and a pickaxe in his hands.
I'm sorry, I didn't mean to steal that. I wasn't expecting you guys to hold your
No, that's fine. Don't apologize. That's amazing.
Why the two almost nat
Alright,
20s is where I'm confused. Oh my god,
That's what-
18. Give me damage. You ever see that part in 300 where the Persian gets speared by 4 guys at once?
Yeah.
This thing's currently got a pickaxe in its side and a Spartan spear just it catches it in the chest and impales the poor thing as it crumples down and you both rip your weapons out.
That went well.
As you're all kind of looking to each other, realizing this corridor of imps have been felled, I would like Leroy and Wilhelm to roll me perception since they are technically outdoors.
Indoors, and I immediately thought of I Heart Boots from fucking...
Does this not count?
Badass.
Oh,
God.
yeah, I see nothing.
Wilhelm don't
Take
see
your
nothing. The
freaking
hand
goggles
grenade
off.
got to his ears.
I'm actually looking straight up at my gun with such fervor that, like, I tune out the rest of the world.
You
'Cause I'm
also
just
have
thinking
that
about
passive
how do I
tinnitus
do-
from all the artillery coming back from the hand grenade.
I'm just looking up. I'm looking at how the fuck am I gonna get that down from the roof? Torn just ran away from me. That's my whole thought process right now.
Leroy, you're looking at him, looking at the roof, and you kind of hear a shuffling, and you look back over your shoulder. Allow me to add to the turn order, since you did perceive them.
Oh, the Manticore. Oh,
And
it's
let
multiple Manticores.
Add them to the turn order as the family of manticores.
I suddenly realized that I'm front and center with a family of manticores, and I'm hearing my heartbeat in my ears.
You just turn around in the hallway. You're like, oh.
One is
just them
climbing
that sees
down the
them, or
side of the
do-
tree. The other one is at the base of the tree, starting to flex and look at you.
Is it just them that sees them, or is it the?
He's the only
or do
one
me
that
and
sees them
Nikos-
for right now, unless he wants to call something out in that moment.
Y'all, we might have a problem. I believe we just got flanked.
Not now, Leroy. I'm trying to get my fucking gun down.
You might want to forget that gun and pull out some chemical. We need some Clorox. We need to bleach out some problems here.
I got blood all over my
It's time for some chemical warfare. God damn it!
You have your action and
Did
bonus
someone
action.
say Geneva suggestion?
You would know
Please don't
with
have
those
to use a gas
alchemical
attack
shells
on
that
that
you
hole.
launched.
Oh, I would also know with the Nerf constrictor I have on them.
Yeah.
Yeah. So here's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna pull a Danny DeVito and just anyway. I just started blasting.
Send it.
Sending it. Yep. Shit.
That will hit. Roll me damage. Alright. This big old lion, tiger, winged hybrid monster takes a round and just seems to shake it off relatively okay.
Since I'm using Skulker, I'm hiding in the hallway as best as I can. So.
Alright.
Now hang on, how is the lighting in these hallways?
There
It's
is
like
no
natural
lighting.
light.
It's just the
So
natural
I
lighting
am
from
viewed
holes.
from the distance.
Yeah.
Or not from distance, but from the shadows.
Hey, Leroy, just
Um,
making sure you know, you actually have 10 temporary hit points. I wanted to make sure you have
Yeah,
that
no,
added
it's still on there.
Okay, cool. Just make sure.
Roll me stealth with advantage. Unless that's something you just do naturally.
No, it is not. It's a feat.
Ah, okay.
A
So
ranged
you
weapon
will,
attack doesn't reveal position and possibility to hide. Lightly. So if you still think I need to roll, I'll do it.
I'll roll perception for them then. See if they
Okay.
can see Neither rolled above 5. So yeah,
Alright,
you just kind of slip against the wall into the shadow.
We're just looking,
So
we're just
I
looking
see
at the, like,
the Manticore just kind of shrugging off the shot, and I'm like, fuck. So with my bonus action, I've still got a smoke grenade. I'm chucking that motherfucker. I am making sure that
I will
they
say
are
it
not
does
coming down
take an
this-
action to throw a grenade.
I do have a bonus action, remember?
You do. But a bonus action isn't the same as an action. It would be,
Okay.
yeah.
Alright, well then I'll shoot him again.
Alright, offhand attack. Send it. This one is at advantage because you are in stealth.
Okay. Advantage.
Oh, that hits. Roll me damage.
Do I still roll advantage for damage or?
Nope, just
normal?
regular damage.
Alright.
It's something.
Let me know when it gets to my
Here.
turn. I've got to go pre-prep some food to microwave for James.
Go
It's
for
gonna
it.
be your turn in like 2 minutes.
Yeah.
Yeah, you're literally like wrapped in me, and I'm gonna be glad to be like.
However,
Okay,
Leroy,
I'm just cutting a leg off a rotisserie chicken.
Go for it. You pull your 2 shots, tuck yourself into the corner, and kind of hide off. Wilhelm.
Just a quick question. I'm showing 5 out of 6 for hit dice. Do I need to Is that supposed to be like that?
It should be 6 out of 6. You haven't used any.
Okay.
Wilhelm, you are up, sir.
Okay. We're gonna do some real funky shit right now.
Wilhelm, you got that artillery piece? We're gonna need it.
The
It's
artillery
actually
piece
standing out in the hallway.
It's actually a healing thing right now, so I actually can't do shit.
Yeah.
You fucking useless Pollock.
But that doesn't matter because I'm gonna do something that's gonna sound like an artillery shell. And hopefully, and it actually probably won't destroy anything. Because it'll be far enough away that it won't destroy anything in your house, Nikos. So.
Better not.
Give me a Constitution save for these two.
Okay. What do I gotta beat? A 15? Well, that's a failure.
15.
And that's a failure.
They both take 20 damage.
Holy shit. Fuck. Okay.
As I literally point my gun. Oh shit! I think the gun that broke was my my spell focus, which really doesn't matter.
Both your guns were your spell focus.
I don't know if I did the both. Oh, we'll say I did.
You had
That's fine.
established into both of them. I remember you had mentioned that like session 1.
Okay. So I point my gun, and instead of firing the trigger, I just go boom, and literally a giant friggin' loud crack happens outside, centered roughly right there, that hits both of them, and they just get hit with this like massive wave of thunder. As
So does this concussive blast affect me at all since I'm
no,
fairly
it
close
is
to-
only 60 feet away, but only 10 foot in radius. So if I do it right there, it does not hit you at all.
It's like a concussion grenade going off for him.
Still, I kind of lift my arm up like, holy shit.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, it
So
shakes the
basically-
tree, rattles the rooftop a little.
They basically be
Yeah.
right there, yeah.
Damn. I haven't experienced anything like that since I was aboard ship. God damn it.
And that was my action. You know what? Fuck it. Bonus action, or sorry, movement, running out. Bonus
Okay.
action, I'm gonna swipe at this one in front of me.
Make
I
me
still
a
have my
swing.
saber drawn. So.
Take a step back after you do
Oh no,
that.
wrong button, wrong button. I did not mean my Luger. I apologize. This one.
I hit him with my Luger.
There we go.
Hey, that hits. Give me damage.
Not much.
Alright, 3 more. However, before you can withdraw, Sentinel from the one that you go to swing at.
Gotcha.
Does a 15 hit?
No, it does not.
Oh shit, okay, so it swipes at you with its claws, you approach it, you're able to sidestep it, stab it with your saber. What
15
now?
meets my armor class, but because I'm dual wielding, even though one's a ranged weapon and one's a sword, I actually get +1 to my AC, but my AC is 16.
Okay. Damn you.
The one time I'm like, I'm gonna play my character like I meant to play him. We're dual wielding shit.
What else you got?
That's all I got.
Alrighty. Father Troikov, there's 2 manticores out there, and Wilhelm is going to Dukes with one.
By the way, you definitely hear the loud fucking crack of a boom out in the.
Well,
courtyard.
considering we left this door open, as soon as I turn around, I see him, I'm sure.
Oh yeah.
Mm-hmm.
The hell is Wilhelm doing out there?
That better not be another grenade.
I think we're well past the point of no worrying about the grenades. I say as I step out, and I'm gonna toss a grenade here.
Oh dear.
Alright.
It's okay, it's in the middle of the courtyard.
No, I think at this point I'll allow grenades.
Let me roll saves against it. It's a.
So hang on. It's
Yeah, DC 14.
What's the distance that you're trying to throw it to?
Yeah,
20
DC
feet.
14.
What is your strength modifier?
make it. I can make it. Hang on. Let me check my squares. Does this work for 15? Nope. Yeah, it's gonna have to be 20. My strength modifier is 1.
So you can only throw a grenade a max of 15 feet. The range for a thrown grenade is 15 times your strength modifier.
How can I throw a grenade then? That puts me in the blast radius.
You gotta be a strong man to throw grenades, I suppose, or be smart with them.
Got a
You
bad
throw 'em
rotation.
as
Put it in a
you're
rocket
running.
launcher.
I gotta balance it somehow.
Throw it as you're running.
You could at least make it 20 for the base, man. Come on.
15 makes you smart with them. That way you're not just
Alright.
eating grenades.
All right, I'll take a little bit of a step forward, then throw it and immediately step back to get out of the blast radius.
That works.
So I'll throw it from here for 15.
All right. Let me do DC 14. See if they can get away from it. Nope. Oh, nat 20. Okay, so one will take half damage, one will take half full damage.
What is it? 3d4?
3d4 for a standard grenade. You're tossing one of the Mark 1s, I take it?
Yeah.
Yep. Alright. So 3d4. Let's see what it do. 9, okay. So this guy will take half of that.
9
And-
seems to be the number for grenades.
Right.
And there goes my only grenade.
Oh.
I think this was the proper
Oh,
time to
Felix,
use
thanks
it.
for telling me about that. I
So
have
run
to-
forward, pull the pin, flick it, chuck it out there. It detonates behind them, little British Mark 1. And then you take a couple steps back. Riddles
A
the
couple
tree.
steps back. I'm
shakes
going
them.
back inside. I'm going back inside the building. I'm not gonna stand out there in the face of this.
Alright, fully back inside. Torrin! You can see through the window people shooting. Wilhelm is doing something and grunting.
Torin,
Thorin, there are big fucking monsters out there.
Torin knows what this is. This is more imps. He is, with the bravado he previously had, since he's on an absolute roll, he's gonna come ripping around that corner. Realize about here that they are not imps, they are giant fucking manticores. He's gonna skid to a stop like here, and with his monster.
Hang on. Can I take a reaction to try and grab him on the way out, seeing he's just rushing in to charge?
Nah, you got that thing where you're putting your back up against the wall, and then as you look to the right, you see him just gone.
And he does this thing where he skids to a stop, looks up, and then like raises his mouser, and with the bonus action, he's gonna like pop off one round, like
On the
surprise.
top one or bottom
I
one?
throw a pickaxe.
The bottom one.
All right, roll me attack. We'll do an offhand attack.
And he's
Ah,
going to miss.
it's gonna miss wide and hit the wall behind it.
And then he's gonna pin himself against the wall and go, nice kitty. And
What?
What else you got?
he's going to grovel. Nice kitty.
Grovel. Okay. Refresh me on what grovel does again.
Gives between now and my next turn, it gives all allies a chance to strike
advantage
with
on all
advantage
enemies
within 10
within-
feet that can see.
Damn. Okay, yeah. So all enemies within 10 feet of you, everyone gets advantage on attack rolls. God, I forgot.
both of them.
Kobolds are insane. Okay. Yeah, so both all further attacks from here will have advantage unless Torrin gets eaten.
Until my next round, or I die.
Yeah. Alright, so bottom one's turn. It's going to step on over. It's going to look at you, Torrin. It's going to raise its tail up, and it's going to flick its tail for its 2 attacks and its bonus action attack. As it flicks its tail, that is a 9, a 17, and a 15.
None of those hit.
None of those hit. Okay. Somehow, with your back up against the wall, 3 about 8 to 9 inch long bone spikes come flying off of its tail and land above both your shoulders and, like, to the side of your tail into the wall, embedding, almost like a spiker from Halo. Just tink, tink, tink.
It's because he's behind that little pillar right there.
Oh, was that a ranged attack or a melee attack?
That was a ranged attack.
Oh, okay. Ignore that roll. He's like the 3 dodges like stop that.
Those 3 big bone spikes stick into this wall really deep as it flicks them at you and is going to let out a roar. Then it's going to 5 steps back as it gets into a defensive position. The second one is going to stay close to its partner, but is going to swing twice on you, Wilhelm.
Yep.
That is a 16
Matches.
and a 14.
Does not hit.
Alright, so the 16 matches. Let's roll damage for that. Where'd that die go? I can't find that die. There's that die. That is an 8 slashing damage. As it just fucking gores you across the chest with a big old tiger's paw. Then for a bonus action, it will coil its tail and whip its tail at you for a ranged attack.
So, I'm actually going to do something right now.
Oh.
I'm going to reaction shield.
Okay. On the first attack?
Yep. So my AC is +5 until the
Holy shit,
beginning of the
okay.
next
So it
turn.
goes to swing on you, and in the last moment, a sort of arcanish blue light pops up and just kind of impacts the paw against it and deflects it from hitting you then. Its bonus action attack is still going to swing through it as it whips its tail at you for a 14, which obviously doesn't hit. As a bone spike whizzes up and over your shoulder and embeds in the wall behind you. That'll be their turn.
You actually see Wilhelm actually using magic for the first time.
For
that
the
he's
first
ever
time,
seen.
yeah. He's not lighting torches and throwing grenades in monasteries. Nikos, it is your
All
turn.
right. It is. All right, 30.
Yeah, my fucking house.
Yeah. Private property. Let's start.
They're
steering.
Californians. They're gonna stay here for 30 days. They have squatters' rights. That hits. Roll me damage.
I'd hope it hit. If
Damn.
it didn't hit, we'd have bigger problems.
Yeah. The 9 does not hit, unfortunately. Your second thrust goes a
Okay.
little bit short.
Then I'll do my offhand.
That hits. Damn,
6.
okay.
All right. And I'd like to second wind.
Ah, okay.
Oh no, not second wind. Sorry, action surge.
There you go. Action surge.
Second wind is the healing one, not.
Yeah, that's like, I was gonna say, you're gonna heal?
Yeah. That hits. Give me damage. Alright. That hits as well. Give me more damage. Yeah, baby. Fucking 5 very rapid Spartan perfect form spear thrusts. One goes a little bit short, but the other 4 are just goring this thing repeatedly in the chest as it yells out. It's hurting.
You didn't
All
even
right.
need the advantage.
Oh,
you did
Oh
do.
yeah, advantage.
you do have advantage on those.
Well then, let me re-roll that one that I missed.
Yeah, that hits. For 7. Okay. You know what? Because they are at advantage and I need to be fair, roll me 1, 2, 3. Roll me 4 more attacks in rapid succession. I'll judge them in the same order.
2, 3, 4.
So let's see. 17 does not beat a 26. 14 does not beat a 20. 23 beats a 19, but it's same damage. 11 does. Okay, so no nat 20, so nothing higher. So
Yeah.
okay, you're good. Yeah, you spear the shit out of this thing with 4 good thrusts and 1 narrow miss.
Damn, Nikos.
No misses because I re-rolled that one.
Oh
'cause
yeah,
the
you did
advantage.
roll it. So
Oh,
okay,
all
so
hit.
5 hits. Holy shit.
I'm a lot more comfortable with you between me and that now.
Understandable.
What else you
Don't
got,
worry, I'm
Nikos?
here for you, buddy. That's all I got.
All right, Leroy.
Because I don't think action surge gives me a bonus action
It
back.
does not. It
so-
just gives you a second
Yeah.
action.
But we still have advantage rolls on attack, right?
You do
Yep,
indeed.
until
the end
because
of my turn.
Yeah.
The kobolds
Don't forget
within
about it
10
like
feet
I
of
did.
them.
Only on this one. This one's too far away now, I think.
No, because it
It was in
happened.
the range.
It was at the beginning of his turn.
Okay.
It's for both of them.
Okay, so that's I'm a little out of range, or am I right in there?
For what?
For...
Go shoot past Wilhelm.
Oh, shooting past
Or-
Wilhelm? It just means the AC to hit him will go up higher.
Well, Well, technically, how tall is the Manticore? I was gonna say it shouldn't be too difficult to shoot.
It's sitting about 7 feet tall.
Oh, okay, so there is a little bit of okay. Cool.
At the head or at the withers or shoulder or whatever.
Top of the head.
Well, I'm gonna go for disabling shots here. I'm gonna aim for the Manticore's eyes.
Ah, called shot. Okay.
Yes, sir.
You do have
Question.
advantage, so send it. What's the question?
Our ACs are the same, so are we going at the same time?
No, it's whoever has the higher.
Dex, I believe,
higher
right?
dex.
If your initiative matches, I
Yeah.
think.
It should auto-calculate for that.
Yeah, it does.
Okay,
So-
just wondering.
Yeah.
That's the first roll.
22 hits. Give me that damage. Alright, it's up. Another 45 hits it, but it was a cold shot in the eyes, though, correct? Yeah.
Yes.
Fuck. Okay.
Well, that's gonna hit one eye at least.
It'll
it's
let out a
back.
nice yell. It will be half blinded as it takes that 4 damage. Then let me make sure I recall that.
Okay. And call it shot on the other eye, if I can.
Fuck. All right. Is this your offhand?
Bonus. This is the offhand bonus action.
Alright, So it'll be -3.
Yeah. So advantage -3. Okay, let's see. No.
21 still hits. Give me damage.
Nice.
You just stand there and casually pop out both eyes.
Yeah, 2 45 shots from the hip just catch this thing over your head, Wilhelm. As you see its face is just kind of gored up. Yeah, let me modify. It is blinded. Oh no. Alright. What else you got? That was your action and bonus action. You do still have
Yep.
your movement.
I'm staying put. I'm letting the shadowy hallway work for my feet. So
Alright.
I'm staying at range and hiding behind the massive West Prussian Pollock.
Gotcha. Wilhelm, you are up, sir.
Love you long time, John.
So I immediately look at Nikos and say, "I'm sorry, friend." I move over behind this one that is now blinded.
How do you move behind it? Are you moving
running,
through
like-
through its
I'm
space?
running like right next to its like body. Like I'm trying to run between them both. Like looking.
Give
I'm
me,
looking at the wings.
Give me a dexterity save as you pass through the space of this large creature.
It's already saved.
Yep, dex save.
Oh.
You will go to try to take a cool kind of like football juke maneuver to run past it. As it is blinded, it's gonna kind of elbow check you, and it catches you just short of it there.
Okay. And I really apologize to Nikos and Torin, as I'm on the ground, and I release my Thunderwave spell.
Oh,
Oh, you.
You're very kind with those crit fails, DM.
I mean, he's prone, which means they get an advantage on attacks against him, and he has to spend half his movement to get up from prone. He is on his back on the floor.
Does getting up from prone provoke an attack of opportunity or no?
No.
Well, I want to say not versus a blinded enemy. In 3.5, it used to actually.
In 3.5 it used to, in 5th edition it don't. At least not
So
to my
he-
knowledge.
Gets fucking elbowed backwards onto the ground and then just explodes in a cloud of thunder.
Yeah, pretty much. Just a bunch of thunder shoots out from his chest.
Unfortunately, it's a shit roll for damage.
You want to
Yeah,
give
luckily.
me the cone for that thunder wave?
It's not a cone, it's a square.
Oh, it's
15 foot
everything
cube.
in 15 feet from you. Oh.
That's Leroy too.
Leroy, Torin, and Nikos, roll me Constitution saves.
Oh, it's a con.
Who
save,
did what?
okay.
What? Why?
The Prussian is exploding.
Oops. Hang on.
You don't pass either way.
Go back! I thought you were supposed to fire artillery shells, not be an artillery shell.
So, like,
That's-
he
that's
falls
my
down
joke,
on the
I'm
ground,
always an
flat on
artillery
his
shell.
back, and then this
You know
goes,
what this makes me
"Oh!"
think of? The fucking grunts popping the grenades in Halo.
Yeah, I'm essentially a grunt birthday party.
I took full damage, I assume.
So, Nikos, you take 2.
Nikos takes
Torin
2.
and Leroy, you take 4.
Yeah.
They both have to roll for.
They both
for
take
2.
4 damage. They both failed.
Okay, so it wasn't really much damage.
Thank
I
God.
essentially got shoulder checked and released it early, so it wasn't fully prepared, and therefore that's why I'm saying it wasn't as powerful as it could have been.
For 2d8, only rolling 4, you're kind of fortunate because that could down Torn or Leroy.
I know.
Nah, not quite.
Not quite.
And then
but
while I'm on
almost.
the ground, can I just shoot my pistol?
Nah. I'm gonna say
No?
knock down on the ground and using Thunder Wave. I'm
Okay,
gonna
that's
have to
fine.
say that with that
You're
nat
good.
1.
That's my turn. That's my turn.
Yeah, you just get shoulder checked, fall down, 2 milliseconds go by of silence, and then blob.
I have legitimate hearing damage.
What?
What?
I can't hear you because of my hearing damage.
Mop. Mop. Mop.
Golbasa, why are you exploding?
What? I can't hear you because of my permanent hearing damage.
2,
Why
if the
is he
question was
exploding?
why am I exploding, it's because I am explosive. Father
I know I
Troikov.
am eating that Taco Bell.
Father Troikov, you're up as you're able to peek around the corner again to the chaos outside.
How badly injured are you, Golbasa?
Not really badly at all. I literally have 6 damage done to me.
Damn. All right. I don't think anyone is actually very hurt then. So
I'm pretty sure nobody's gone below their temporary hit points.
Yeah, you like did touch damage to the 10 hit points. That's it.
yeah, in that case, I'm gonna peek. I'm gonna shoot at this guy.
Alright.
I'm actually gonna do it as an offhand shot.
With advantage.
You do get advantage. So it'll be your bonus action shot. Take it.
Yeah.
Well, there's still like 5 in front of me. I'm gonna go to the bathroom real quick.
Go for it.
As a
I
14.
might do the same thing.
That's a hit. Send it.
Oh no, sorry, as a 15.
That
Because
still
I
hits.
forgot it.
Give me that damage. Ooh, baby. It is very much hurt as it takes one of those big meaty rounds to the side and it lets out a big old roar.
Then I'm going to step back around the corner, grab
The
a
full cover.
stripper clip from my belt, and top off with my actual action.
Alright, use your action to reload. 5 more rounds back in the saddle. Wow,
And
I think that's the first in-combat reload you guys have had to make. I think
I think
that's
one's
the
been
first...
done with
Yeah,
Bren.
pretty much right.
It was done with the Bren, and I think Leroy maybe had to do one other reload. Other than that, I think this is the first, like, action use in combat
yeah.
reload.
I had to reload the Bren in the Arctic.
Yeah. Oh, shit. Extended firefights are fun. I'm so glad this is happening. Ah. Torrin! Buddy, pal, you got spikes sticking out over your shoulders.
So we're gonna charge up next to / behind Nikos.
Alright.
Like, wrap an arm around his hip, brace against him, and fire 3 shots off at this Manicore.
Alright. One's
just like,
offhand, I take it?
Yeah, the third's an offhand, so.
Send it.
I don't think I get advantage from my own grovel, but I
You
get
do not
advantage from
gain
pack
advantage
tactics.
from groveling. You do get the pack tactics, yep.
Yeah.
God, I can't wait till next level. Then things will get ridiculous.
That's a hit.
Could be worse. We could be playing 3.5.
Might as well roll me the other 2 shots. That's a hit.
998. Pow, pow, pow! Right into its, like, scruff.
Well, the offhand attack was enough to kill it. The extra 18 damage makes sure it's dead.
I'm gonna pick up back.
As you put 3 rounds into this thing, as it yells out, rears back, drops on its butt, and flops out on its back with its wings outspread, fully dead. That will put the blind one, which is also blind, so that's frustrating. That will now modify his stat to something that you'll get to see in a moment. What else do you got, Torn?
Oh no, we're in phase 2!
He's just gonna look up and go, "Hi, Nikos.
How's it going, buddy?
I killed it.
That you did. Nice work.
Wait, shit, there's still one more.
So, first one's dead. The female is dead. But as a bonded pair, much like the hunters in Halo, you down one, the other one gets a little bit of a buffy buff.
Uh-oh. Uh-oh.
Thankfully, he's blind. But it still doesn't help you too much.
Uh-oh.
Everything within 5 feet of him, make me a dex save.
That's just Wilhelm, I think, right?
Which is just Wilhelm.
Make a deck save from the ground.
I think he said he was going to the bathroom.
Ah, he is. I'll roll it for him. You won't mind.
Would it be a disadvantage?
That depends on the result.
Because he's prone?
It will be disadvantage because he is prone.
Yeah, that's right.
Let me go here. Let me toggle disadvantage. Let me click on the dexterity of saves. Ooh. Oh no. Okay. Let's roll the damage here. God damn, DA, I'm throwing you in the forbidden dice tray. Fuck you. Well, help remind... Alright, let me write it here.
I'm in the middle of something. I will later.
Oh, 4 damage to me? Why?
Oh, hey,
Why did I do 4 damage?
so everything within 5 feet of the surviving but blinded manticore had to make a dex save. I rolled it for you. Because you are prone, it was at disadvantage. But,
Okay,
yeah,
works.
you had to beat a 14, so...
5 damage?
Yep, 4 damage. Just 4 damage.
enough.
It rolled exceptionally low. As this thing raises its tail up, and you see about 12 of those bone spikes pop out of it instead of the usual 3 or 4, and it flails it around it in kind of a 360. You take one of those spikes to the leg, but narrowly kind of dodge it from your on-the-ground position. It will then use its bonus action to... Let's see if I can get it to... Whew, that's an 18. It knows roughly your guys' direction. Wilhelm does a... I gotta roll this at disadvantage because it's blinded, but at least knows in what direction to roll. Ah, a 12 doesn't hit you, does it, Wilhelm?
No.
After it flings its tail around with all these spikes, it flicks it again and it embeds in the ground beside you. Another about 9-inch long bone spike just sticks into the ground where it thought you were. As it lets out a yell, it is going to back up 10 feet. And kind of go on a defensive posture, yelling out very angry. Nikos, you're up.
I'm on charge right after it.
Oh, fuck. Alright. It does have Sentinel, so it will make a disadvantage attack on you as you approach it. That's a nat 20. Let's hope I don't roll another 20. I do not. That's a 14 to hit, which that's futile, so you get past its blind swipe on you. What do?
Alright. I start stabbing, that's why I start doing.
So anyways, I started stabbing.
Yeah, and I don't forget about the advantage this time.
You lose the advantage because he is outside of 10 feet from the kobold.
It's also the end of my turn.
Oh,
That too.
shit. Okay, well, never mind then.
It only works for 1 turn.
The 18 does hit though. Give me damage. Ooh. Alright. 25 hits as well.
Okay.
For 5 more damage.
Then my offhand.
23 hits as well. Well, 20 hits.
20.
For fucking 7 more damage. This thing is hurting. Oh, this thing is hurting.
Just mobbing it.
Just mobbing this poor blinded manticore that is screaming out as the Spartans advancing on him and just piking him.
Sir, I'm an Athenian, not Spartan.
Athenian.
Remember the difference.
The hoplite. The hoplite advances on him.
Said, that's right, Nikos.
Thank
You
you.
show him whose rich childhood courtyard this is.
As we now pass to Leroy.
Is he back from food yet?
Leroy, do you have le food?
I don't think he made it back yet.
Oh no.
Do we want to just shift him down in the turn list?
Yeah, we'll
Until he
pick
gets
up.
back?
We'll pick up. Wilhelm! The hoplite just charged this blind manticore and is beating him up for his money. What do?
I'm gonna do the same
Run
thing.
his fade!
I'm gonna stand up,
Step on his Jordans!
move forward
Costs half your
with my
movement.
saber still out. As I'm
Alright.
running forward, I already had my other pistol drawn. I'm going to shoot my pistol. As I get really close, I'm just gonna swing.
You're gonna do the
I-
pistol advance again? Alright.
And do I get advantage for attacking him because he's blind?
Nope. He is very big and very
Hell yeah.
nimble. He does have disadvantage on making attacks, but there's no advantage on attacking him.
Makes sense. Okay. Well,
That meets. Give me half damage.
3.
3 damage, okay. So you put a 9mm round into him with a nice straight-armed German pistol pull. Cock the pistol back, raise your sword up. That meets. Give me half damage. Oh no, that's offhand saber, right? So that is a
Well,
9. That does not connect.
Well, because I'm a dual weapon fighter.
Oh, you
I don't
are a
get
dual weapon fighter, right? Okay. So 12, yeah, that meets. So half of 3, I guess 2?
It'll be 1.
Alright, we'll do 1. You
Oh,
give
come
him a
on, he was
nice
giving us a
little-
freebie.
You give a nice little soft slash against him while he's flailing about. He's doing really good at kind of avoiding it while blinded. Is that your turn, Wilhelm?
That's literally what I got.
Father Troikov. Peter. Peter Ilyich. Ilyich.
That's not cool. 1. Can I see over this dead body or no?
You can.
Okay. Yeah, so in that case, I'm gonna come over here, assuming it's not too spiky. I'll prop up on the manicore and take a shot.
You can put a boot on its like midsection and kind of like raise up over it. Make your shot.
Hello there.
It's the snake.
What I missed.
Oh, take the left one, whatever it is.
That's a 19.
Oh,
That
it's a
hits.
19.
Give me damage from a newly loaded mag and your lever action. Alright, I'll take it.
14.
You put a good solid thwack into its side as it roars out. It's still barely standing, but it is blinded, it is bloodied, it is speared. What do?
I'll run the action and shoot it again with an offhand shot. That's gonna miss.
11 misses, unfortunately, as it hits the wall just past it. You tried a little too
Fire,
quick of a
Nicholas!
reload. As we round out to Torin.
Alright, I'm gonna roll a d2 here to see if he's out of steam or if he is still not
In
out of-
bloodlust.
Yes. I'm calling it. 1 is out of steam.
Who's got blood loss?
Oh wait,
Torin.
I'm roll a d2. Alright, I'm just roll a d4. 1 and 2 is out of steam, 3 or 4 is go time.
You could also type in like any
Alright.
dice that you want, so r/1d2.
Yeah. Right, out of steam. He's just gonna kind of like take a step closer and doesn't want to shoot you guys because he doesn't have a high perspective. Take a breath. Reload his gun, which has 1 round left in it.
Oh shit. Do keep in mind with the Mauser, you only have that 1 mag for the time being.
Oh, I thought I had. Isn't it a clip?
It is clip, but you only got the 1. No, this one's not stripper clip. This one's magazine fed. This
Oh,
is
it
the
is?
Mauser with the bottom fed magazine.
Oh, I
Got a Schnell for ya.
do have 30 extra bullets. I thought.
You have to
you got the-
manually load into the magazine.
How long would that take?
That's an out of combat action.
Oh, okay. Anyway, he's gonna pat his pockets, realize he doesn't have a mag, and then just sort of sigh and stand there. And
You can take a
Yeah,
chance
yeah.
shot with the last bullet if you want.
He sits down cross-legged.
Worst case scenario, you shoot Wilhelm. I mean, it's fine.
I'm hurting myself at this point more than anything.
You're just gonna take a chill.
No, he's like, he looks at it, he goes to put a mag in, he's like, there's only 1 bullet left. Oops, sorry, 12. No, he misses.
12 meets.
Oh.
Roll me damage.
4? 3 or 4?
Where particularly are you shooting this manticore?
Probably in like the front, in like the shoulder. What can he see between these two hulking men in front of him?
Looking past the shield and both of them stacking up on it, you can kind of see its back right leg, its front left leg, part of its head, both of its wings.
All right. Here's my thing. He crouches like down, shoots under the shield, and like hits it in like the knee or something. No. No.
The last 4 HP of this thing, as it takes a little 9mm round, yells out and flops over to the side as combat ends.
I'm gonna walk up, put my hand on Torin's shoulder, and go, "Well done."
Did I do that?
Nice work.
Wait,
Good job, Torin.
but it's... What?
But you managed to hit its like elbow jugular.
Does it have those?
I don't know. You're the one who knows about non-magical or non-natural history. Magical things.
Wow.
What do you call an elbow jugular?
A funny bone.
Gosh, it would have been funny for him.
Funny for us.
Sorry,
Do I happen to know if manticores are poisonous?
They are not.
Okay.
Sorry about that. I lost a bit of composure there for a minute.
As he's like wiping the blood off his face.
Hey,
DM, permission to harvest the Manicore.
What are you wanting to harvest off the Manicore?
All of it.
Before you do that, we should probably check the rest of this place.
Yes.
Before we
There's
do
still
that,
might be more
Orin, I need my
imps
pistol
lurking
out of
around.
the store.
Honestly, we don't even need to. We don't even need to search. We just send the kobold out like a fucking chihuahua on steroids.
He's
we'll
gonna
be good.
glare at you with his mouth still covered in blood.
Ooh, frightening.
You know, usually when your mouth is covered in blood, it's from biting something, not from just being splattered by imps.
About that.
Did you bite yourself again?
I'm about to bite you.
Right.
Nikos
Gonna
and
toss him a
Wilhelm, give me
handkerchief.
investigation.
Oh, thank you.
I'll choose.
Alright.
Yes.
He's gonna wipe his mouth and reload the pistol.
Bring yourself in here, Hachu.
Alright.
You're late to the party, or did you?
There we
You
go.
wipe off and you start slotting rounds in
He's
the
still-
magazine.
Contemplating our debate about the economic policies of the Confederate States.
I'll catch him up here in just a moment.
That's how Hachi just comes walking in
Oh.
like, "Hey guys!"
Well,
What happened?
Hey fellas, what I miss?
As you
Everybody
walk
wake up from your
into the
nap?
plaza, you see some additional and new shrapnel and bullet damage. You walk past a mess of about 8 dead imps. You can see what looks like a fallen tree and some thunder damage, and 2 large dead manticores riddled with about 20 holes each. And the rest of your party is standing here kind of checking out the side rooms.
Oh, hey, Hachu, you missed the party.
Yeah, some party, all right.
They're upset about the argument regarding what did you say it was, Leroy? Policy of Confederate States regarding Dust Bowl.
Something, a bowl of dust?
Right. So.
Oh, you mean the
well, y'all
farmers on the plains, right?
Well, yeah. I mean, it's the Midwest, which constitutes both the Union states and the Confederate States. But due to the drought going on in the Midwest right now, it's definitely having a bit of an impact on the economic policies of our dear Confederate States. Hallelujah, praise Jesus. But we were just at odds at how it was being affected. Crickets.
Roosevelt is butchering the whole thing.
Fuck.
Listen here, you bloodthirsty little twat. Why don't you go sniff out the rest of this place and make sure that it's safe?
Okay.
I'll teach you to touch my biscuits.
Aw. Kind of dejected
Yeah.
Torin goes walking off. Give me investigation,
Aw.
Torin.
19.
Hey, alright.
Don't nobody tell that little kobold I actually have a fondness for him.
As the three of you kind of go three different directions, Nikos, you walk in. You don't remember what this room was. It's one of your rooms, but you don't really remember. Maybe it was the friend's room that never got used. If a friend ever came over, too bad none ever did.
You ain't got no friends.
Rip.
Wilhelm,
It's okay.
you walk
He
into
does
the.
now.
Aw.
Exactly.
Wilhelm, you walk into the room that
It's actually his bedroom.
it's his bedroom while here. Very old, dilapidated. The 1890s equivalent of like the Lightning McQueen bed is no longer really there anymore. But yeah, it's a pretty
I'm
chill
looking
room.
for his diary.
As you walk
I
in,
want to find emo diary.
you actually realize, because of some
Oh,
of the
that won't be here.
overgrowth and moisture, there was no paper in here. There was no extra clothing or anything like that. Just the bed frame and the furniture. It seems like most of the sheets and stuff are long gone or taken away since then. There's no additional paperwork of any sort.
There's a closet.
We'll get to that in a second. Torn, you walk into the side room where the door is knocked down. With that 19 investigation, you see a dresser that's turned over in the corner. The drawers pulled out of it. Inside that dresser is a bunch of hay and straw and soft branches and leaves. And you see what looks like two kind of softball-sized eggs sitting inside it.
We're just gonna take these.
Eggs Benedict?
Like, yeah, we're taking these.
With a full fucking piece of naan underneath it.
Alright, add 2 unknown eggs to your inventory.
Just imagining Torrance sitting on a pair of eggs in a museum.
As you're pocketing these 2 kind of ostrich-sized eggs, Wilhelm, another investigation.
Breakfast.
Actually, no, you already gave me a second investigation. That was a 10. As you walk
Yeah,
into
that
this
first
next
one was
room, you
fun.
open it up. You get the idea that this is the sort of extra closet. Other than some of the ceiling having fallen in, you see torn at a hole in the wall on the other side. This room is mostly filled with hay and straw and branches and what looks like the remnants of pillow and mattress interior.
I
and
look
fluff.
at Torin. I look at Torin through the wall, and I immediately say, "Hello, I am Wilhelm Schwartz."
Right, you say what?
What do you say, Wilhelm?
Hello, I am Wilhelm Schwartz.
Hello, my name is Wilhelm Schwartz.
I mean, what else would he say? Well, I don't know what y'all are expecting.
Hello, I am Doran Levincroft.
Nobody give a shit. And I walk out.
It's cobalt.
All right, after seeing Nico's
Yeah, give me investigation here, Peter.
after seeing Nico's confused by his own room, it has piqued my curiosity about the rest of this place.
You walk in, you can't quite tell, but the fact that there's some bricks on the floor, this room seems to have been largely untouched other than some dilapidation from the ceiling falling in just a bit. If you had to take a guess, this is like a martial arts agoge room for like training and doing physical fitness. It looks like there's what's left of a, what's those Olympic horse stands that you do like the twirling and stuff on, and like the handstands on? The horse?
I'm a horse.
It's not a
Yeah.
BDSM table.
No. The sex swing is in the other house.
No, we have that in the other campaign.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Oh,
you
that's
go
the
walking
other
in.
thing,
It
butt plugged.
looks like the training agogi room. It's got one of the balance horses there.
Nikos, you're a gymnast?
Yeah.
The hard body didn't give that away. Nikos, as you walk past Hachu, who's just kind of enamored and looking at you, give me another investigation as you walk to the other room.
Hachu's enamored by his gymnast body.
You walk in, Nikos.
Fuck.
Judging by the big
Goddamn.
table, you take a guess. Maybe this was the kitchen? To which you then peek through and you're like, oh yeah, the food storage room. Why is it empty?
Weirdly.
Maybe that has something to do
No
with the
one's
fact
been
you
here
haven't
in
been
like
here in
decades.
20 years.
So,
I'd be more concerned if it was full. Like,
Yeah, same.
not
Black mold.
Black Mamba.
so. Torin's gonna get back at Wilhelm a little.
Yeah, he's right over there.
Oh? What are you gonna do to Wilhelm as you walk up to him?
No, he's in the other room. Torin's gonna
okay.
run up and stuff a candlestick through the handle on that door.
Give me sleight of hand.
16.
Yeah, it's not super hard to do, but you wedge it in there nice.
Right. Then he's gonna run around and stuff another candlestick through the other door handle.
You don't find a candlestick, but give me investigation.
Something long.
Need something long and hard to stick in there.
You find the elongated doorknob of the broken-in double door, and you grab that.
Yes. And we're gonna go stuff it in this one.
Give me another sleight of hand.
It's gonna be very funny when the door opens the other way and he just doesn't notice.
You shove it into the door and you pry the handle with another handle. As you're able to step back triumphantly, having blocked both doors for the moment.
William Schultz. Now your name can be William Schultz in that room.
So petty. Well, give me investigation.
What did you say, Torin?
I said, I was in tight.
I
what?
didn't sneeze.
What?
Wait, is Hachu here?
Yeah, he came in after all the fighting was done.
Oh.
Finding the imps.
Ranting and raving about how Huey Long is the superior political candidate to something about Leroy.
Yeah, motherfucker.
I'm
He
staying
just
out of that
is.
Wilhelm, I would like an investigation from you, please.
Dog, I got this.
You are so
God
enamored by this
damn.
dresser. You are trying to figure out the maker of this dresser. Is this really Greek wood and manufacturing? It doesn't... It feels like it was imported, but where was it imported from? It's so nice and elaborate, but it also matches the dresser of every other, like, middle-class
I'm gonna let you finish. I realized, why the fuck am I worrying about a dresser? I still have part of my gun in a ceiling, and I walk out.
No, you can't
Give
walk
me
out.
a strength save.
As
No,
he's doing that,
walking in.
I'm gonna
Give me a
ask
strength
Torin
save.
where the remains of his gun is.
They're in the ceiling and in the hallway to the west.
As he says ceiling to the west, you hear thud. The door is barred, Wilhelm.
I'm going
I'll
around
get
and
it
snap
fixed
this
in a
one.
minute,
No,
Wilhelm.
that other door is also barred.
Give me another
I'll
strength
get it
save,
fixed in a
Wilhelm.
minute, Wilhelm. Don't break any more of Nikos' stuff.
Give
You
me
missed the
another
part with-
strength save.
You missed the part where Torin got petty because you said a mean thing to him, so he locked you in that room.
Your shoulder hits the door as it doesn't move, and you realize it is also stuck.
Alright, fine. I'm
collecting-
gonna do something even more petty. Because they're locking
Hang
me
on.
in there. I'm walking over this door, and I'm thunder waving.
Roll Thunderwave for me.
Door stock.
12 damage is enough for this door. Judging by your angle, yeah, the door, you hear a loud, thunderous and the door flies off all 3 hinges and the doorknob, breaking the other doorknob in half as it spins, does a cartwheel, and lands over here on the cement work.
I'll
Or
just
the
casually
marble
walk
work,
out,
rather.
stand over
Was
here,
that really necessary?
look at Nikos and go, you need to get your doors fixed. And then walk over here to try to get my door.
Your door is broken.
All right, while he was doing that, I was gonna see if I can cast mending to fix his pistol.
Well, you need to get the
Give me
pieces out, and I'm still holding the other half.
Give me a dex save first.
I thought you dropped. You said
Peter.
you dropped it.
I did drop it. I dropped the other half, yeah.
No, give
Yeah,
me a
but the
dex
top-
save first.
Save.
The entire top part of the pistol is stuck in the fucking ceiling.
Your ankles are like, ow, I can't bunny hop in place. I shouldn't have skipped middle school basketball jumping. You can't get the receiver out of the ceiling.
Okay, Peter, we got this. Thorin, come here, please.
What?
We're gonna cheerleader lift you up. Sorry, I don't know about cheerleaders. We're gonna Asian acrobatics lift you up.
I call it what you want, I suppose.
They had cheerleaders at World War II, right?
Probably not.
They had
I mean-
football.
Cheerleaders are like a 1950s thing.
I mean, yeah.
If they had football, they had cheerleaders.
I mean, the USO had girls like
Yeah.
technically being cheerleaders in it,
Like-
quote
Yeah, but those were
unquote,
more like
so-
rock. Those were more like Rockette style dancers.
I guess so, yeah.
There were
Cheerleaders
already
I think, are like,
acrobats, so we're like acrobats everywhere with vaudeville shit.
yeah, valid. But I would think like Chinese acrobats, so that's where I would go with
You
that.
got the lower half of the pistol and the barrel. Wilhelm, you get underneath the top of the receiver that is embedded in the ceiling. How are you gonna try to support him up? And Torrin, are you gonna help him?
He's already taking the initiative to climb them.
I literally am looking at Peter and basically
We're just standing there, and he's just starting to climb on top of either Wilhelm or me, whichever one's further
Nah,
back.
He's like,
I've done the whole cheerleading thing where my hands are together for like a foothold for him,
oh yeah.
and I'm
So-
looking at Peter and being like, and like just you can't see what I'm doing, which is dumb. I should explain what I'm doing. I'm nudging my head over to show him like what I'm doing with my hands, so that way Peter can mimic it.
All right, yeah.
And I'm
And then
lifting my
Torrin
hands
ignores
up.
us and just crawls up your back like a lizard.
Torrin, give me a dexterity check.
If I can find it, why can't I find it right now? Because it's a big one. 12.
You ever had a really big Gila monster climb up your side and stand on your shoulders? It's about like that.
I've actually never seen a Gila monster as long as I've been in Arizona, surprisingly.
Imagine a Komodo dragon climbing up you.
Yeah, I get the concept. I'm just
Have
saying,
you
I
never
get it.
like seen one at the? Doesn't Tucson have like a zoo, or is that in
Yeah,
Phoenix?
no, they're at all
There's
the
no
zoos
Gila
and
monsters at the
exhibits,
zoo.
but never in the
Right.
wild. It's hard to see them.
There's no Gila monsters at the zoo.
So I don't think
There
these two
used to
rooms
be.
were-
No.
'Cause that's the first place I ever saw Gila monsters at the Tucson Zoo.
Really?
So
never-
were the rooms in the southeast or southwestern quadrant checked?
Yeah, they were checked. They were just
Yep.
empty. There's
Clear,
a bunch of
clear,
broken clay
clear.
pots and stuff.
Oh, so what I'm hearing is I can go harvest mana cores.
We'll
now.
get to your harvesting in a moment. We're letting them do room checking.
Alright, the room check's
actually,
done.
we're
Everybody's
trying-
checked everything.
We're trying to liberate Wilhelm's receiver right now, or bolt, not receiver.
Torrin, as you're standing up on his shoulders, this is about how many pounds is Torrin? Like 90 pounds?
Somewhere around there, yeah. Like
80
90
pounds,
to
maybe?
100.
Alright, that's a lot heavier than I expected from this
Now,
little.
Peter, you get a foot on your shoulder. Wilhelm, you get a foot right on top of your helmet.
I literally just like grunt up to you, be like, I have my hands out for a reason, Torin.
Oh,
And get your pissed at me, and I'm sorry. Just use
Sorry.
my fucking hands.
Claws are kind of digging into the top of your helmet. Give me a acrobatics, Torrin.
I'm sorry. Your thick head is better mounting point than your hands.
Ladies, please, can we not be fighting while making a pyramid?
Give me acrobatics, Torrin.
22.
Yeah! Well, mounted atop a helmet and Peter's shoulder, claws kind of digging a little bit. You reach
Posing
up,
like George Washington crossing the Delaware.
a little bit, yeah. You kind of reach up, you hook 2 of your 3 fingers over it with your thumb, give it a nice little pluck, and you have the very jagged and damaged part that you can now hand down.
He's gonna drop it down to Peter.
Okay.
Peter will catch it. You got it in your hand. You got all the parts for the pistol.
And then make no initiative to move.
I've presumably already picked up the other piece of it.
Yeah,
so with Torrance standing on top of me, I'm gonna see if I can cast Mend on this.
You hold both parts up, cast Mend for me. So pending the other 2 don't do anything, if you're willing to stand there for a minute, you're able to kind of push the receiver piece back into the sort of blown out top. You're able to kind of press it there, put your hand over it and focus on it. It'll take you about a minute, so we'll get back to that in about a in-game minute.
Torrance standing atop us like Washington crossing the
Torn and
Delaware.
Wilhelm.
Hand in coat pocket.
Torn and Wilhelm. You got Torn standing on the top of you too, shoulder and head. What are you doing, Wilhelm?
I'm not moving. I got claws on the top of my fucking head. If I move, I might get claws into my neck.
Standing here.
You guys just gonna hold this pose for the minute?
Yeah.
Alright, I want the 3 of you to roll me athletics as we'll pan over to Leroy.
Oh, well, that's it.
Oh shit.
Speak for yourself.
With a terrible.
Missed the weak link, like literally.
He slips.
That's what you
Wilhelm rolled me Constitution save.
That's what you get for standing on top. I'm sitting there. I'm sitting there, still mending the weapon as you fall off me on top of Wilhelm, and I'm just gonna say that's what you'll get for standing on top of his head instead of a stable part like his shoulder.
We'll get to what happens there in a moment, because I got a nice idea in my head. Leroy, as you approach this manticore, give me. What are you looking to do? Just harvest parts that seem important, or you're looking to gut it?
Well, I'm gonna have to. Well, in order to make use of, if I'm reading this correctly, I know we're doing a homebrew, but if I'm reading this correctly, I have to use a nature check since it's a monstrosity.
It would be, but correct? I'm more so looking at like which parts are you looking at collecting first, or what are you wanting to get first?
Honestly, manticore hide.
You're wanting to skin it?
Yeah.
Yeah, that'll be a nature and a medicine then.
Nature and fuck, and a medicine. God damn it. Fuck. All right.
So frustrating knowing you would know how to do it, but your character wouldn't. It's like, damn it.
God, yeah, me when I went out of character to do the ship stuff.
Right.
So, if it was a normal tiger, it's like skinning anything else. But this tiger has flesh for a head, not fur, and the seam between them isn't really clear. The tail is also scaled, and the wings, it's kind of hard to figure out how exactly to cut from the wings. It's kind of a mix. So, as far as getting the pelt 90% of the way off, except for the head and the wing base and the tail, yeah, you should be able to. But you'll be kind of stuck at that point.
Can I call, I'm assuming it's Wilhelm with the medicine roll.
He's currently cheerleading at the moment and indisposed.
I'm currently being like landed on. And technically,
yep,
would be
that's
the
me.
better,
I bet you wondering how I got here.
You know, technically it's his woman that's supposed to be leaving blood trails down his back, not a kobold's claws.
Yeah, how much bludgeoning damage do I take?
We'll get to that in a moment.
Well, shit.
You do have Nikos and Hachu standing by watching. Or would you just like to try to...
I don't know. Well, I don't know how to do this, and
if you'd like to just
if they have the skill,
brute force through it, or you just ask them to come help you, and they see.
Gentlemen, I seem to be having some trouble. part in
Oh.
the flesh of this magnificent monstrosity, would y'all be able to lend a good old Southern boy a hand?
I can give it an attempt. I'm not one much for skinning animals myself, but I can try.
From what I understand, the hide could make some decent decent armor when it's all said and done.
Sure, I'll help. Why not?
Both of you give me nature and medicine.
Damn.
Survival.
Oh, whoops. I had the wrong one selected. I'll take it.
And roll
And
me a
medicine.
medicine as well.
Hallelujah.
Witch-doctor
okay.
here coming through.
Nico's not super sure. He's like good at making the cuts and separating it, but Hachu just kind of slithers on up and is able to fully assist with rounding out the wings, surrounding and kind of orbiting the neck, isolating the tail, and you, after a few moments, have yourself a nice kind of rolled up manticore pelt that you can add to your inventory, Leroy.
Excellent. Are you
Hundreds
putting
of
a
possums.
Are you putting a expiration date on these?
It won't be anytime soon.
Okay.
There's a smell date though.
Oh yeah. You'll start to smell after a while.
Oh,
sure
don't
we can
worry.
just
We have the
hand them off
gravy.
to-
Will cancel it. I think that'll probably smell worse.
Besides, I'm sure we can just hand off these pelts to Nikos's family servants to
Yeah.
get tanned.
Let's see. Check something.
Well, you want to do the other one?
Just something else. Oops, checking here,
Oh, all right.
seeing if
While they walk past to do the other one is as the pyramid comes toppling down.
I actually need to look up this critter manicore.
I have the D&D Beyond page open if you want it.
Yeah, please do. I just want to see if there's anything that else I could grab that could be. I mean, there's the teeth and the wings, of course, but I'm just
Teeth
I'm
and
looking at
wings, potentially the tail spikes.
I have the D&D Beyond page and the Wikipedia page if that has anything of interest to you as well.
Yeah, I think the D&D Beyond is what I'm looking for. Or the other one. Yeah, so it doesn't have feathers. No,
It does.
it does. Okay.
This one does.
He's got everything, man. What if we just combined everything into one guy?
Pretty much.
Yeah, you either get Manticore or Chimera.
Oh,
All right. So at this
Exactly, as a
point, I'm
manticore.
going to see about retrieving the creature's tail.
Alright. Roll
It's
me
a lion with
nature.
wings and feathers in the face of a man.
And a scorpion or dragon's tail.
no, that's not disturbing.
This one in particular is the 3.5 one that I remembered a long time ago that has sort of a porcupine tail. But yeah, roll me nature on getting the tail off. Oh yeah. This ain't hard for you at all. You're able to isolate it, cut it, kind of crimp off, drain all the blood out of it. Get yourself a flailing porcupine tube sock.
And lastly, I don't have the strength to pry the teeth out. I know that for a fact. I'm gonna have to leave that for somebody else. But
I can give that a go.
but
I can give that
I
a
would
go.
like to retrieve. Let's see. I'm trying to think of a good round number here. How many folks are there in the party?
You know what? Hell, I'll try
Six,
removing
eight,
the
one,
teeth.
two,
What?
3, 4, 5,
Nikos
6.
and Hachu, give me strength checks.
I
Not.
want to retrieve a good 18 feathers. No, 12. 12 feathers.
Alright, the feathers aren't very hard to pluck off the wings. You
Damn.
can add
That's
12
like
feathers
crap.
to your inventory. Damn.
We gotta
I
make
knew I shouldn't have tried it. I knew it.
Hachu,
we gotta make it.
you take 2 damage as you slice your hand trying to pull the teeth out.
Jeez.
Damn it.
We gotta
That's,
get enough.
that's
I
gonna be
should
the
try
extent.
that.
That's gonna be the extent of my harvesting for myself. If anybody else needs help, I'll gladly help.
Nikos.
We gotta get enough
add
feathers to make
5,
an Indian headdress.
Or actually, Nikos, add 3 fang teeth to your inventory. 3 manticore
Alright.
fangs. Hachu, unfortunately, the one you tried to pull, you slice yourself on it, and you're just not quite able to wedge it out.
They're like, man, that's why I'm not trying this kind of thing. So, I always went to somebody else for this kind of stuff.
As you guys harvest this manticore, and you're all kind of looking to each other like, not too bad of a haul. You hear a shuffle, a grunt, a bone on metal scrape sound. Torin, you take 3 bludgeoning damage as you fall down in between the 2, landing at top of the head first and then falling out.
And Wilhelm now has 3 nice fucking scratch marks down the side of his helmet.
Yep.
Sorry, Wilhelm.
I'll fix that when I am done with this.
Ow.
And then that afterwards.
Alas, I have flown too close to the sun and have thus paid the price.
At least you are not covered in molten wax.
True. We're plummeting towards the ocean.
That is a good point.
The ocean may have been a softer landing, though.
He's gonna start picking himself up and then notice the now hideless manticore laying there, and he's gonna like shoot a look to Leroy and be like,
What? You didn't take any of the meat.
I'm not sure you're gonna want to eat this one.
Why not?
Well, why don't you find out, Mr. Kobold? Why don't you? You're the scholar here. Why don't you find out why you don't want to eat manicore? Go ahead, fix me a manicore rump steak. I would love to try it.
Hey, pass me your knife. I'm gonna cut a rump steak.
He did try, and after handing Wilhelm back his fully fixed gun coming out, he did try and eat those frozen pieces of
We don't
man
talk
back
about
on the boat.
Hey, we don't talk
You
about
know, you got a point there. I don't think it's going to be very palatable for me, but he is, as I said, a tad unhinged and should have cooked a little longer. So maybe he can eat
Hey,
manicore.
James, do you want a piece of that pumpkin bread?
Yeah, why not?
he's just gonna hold out a
Real
hand and be like,
Knife,
Yeah, from a
please.
local bakery.
Talking about eating manicore and go straight to pumpkin bread.
Oh yeah, Leroy, do you want these teeth? I saw you were taking that part, the manticore apart for parts.
Just thinking of Leroy having a crocodile Dundee alligator teeth necklace.
Really, I need a knife.
No, I'm not a big collector. I don't see much of a use for the teeth. Not for me, but our ferocious little orange alligator here could definitely benefits for some more teeth. You know, when he grins with that blood-streaked maw, he just doesn't look quite as ferocious as he thinks he does.
As you say that, you see him standing there holding a hand out.
Knife.
I'll take the bayonet off the end of my rifle and hand to him.
I flip my can around and offer the handheld, oh fuck, word,
Handle?
the handle, yeah, offer the handle to the kobold and tell him to put his finger on the spine and press down.
This is a cane.
Oh, yes, it is a cane. Very good observation, young sir. Now why don't you just put your thumb right there on the spine, press down and pull.
he does that.
As you
And
press
a blade.
it, yeah. Describe it. It's your weapon. Sorry.
Oh, you're good. Nope, wrong one.
He's 19 damage.
Oh my god.
What do you want to say about a 2 foot, 1 foot, 2 foot blade?
If it's like a 3-foot cane, you probably got like a 16-inch
Foot and
blade.
a half, 16. Yeah. So, as you push down on the handle, or on the handle and pull, the cane reveals a 1.5 foot tapered blade within the recess of the stick itself.
That is actually incredibly cool.
He says as he closes it up again,
I don't want to get that bloody.
and then he'll take Peter's bayonet.
It's also particularly
Peter's
useful
already
for,
bloody bayonet.
Yeah. All right. We're covering
also
out a rump roast.
particularly useful for
Roll
So
me,
is
roll me
my
nature
sticking
and
cold.
sleight of hand.
See, that's nice of him. He didn't want to get it bloody.
Yeah.
Is my pistol fixed?
It will be in a
23,
moment.
22.
Okay.
Oh my god. Yeah, you know the right areas that you need to pick off of this meat, and you just kind of go Russian bayonet with it, some imp blood on it that you kind of wipe off on the side and start cutting. Add
I literally have a
2,
saber. It probably would be the best tool for this.
add 2 shoulders of manticore meat to your
I
inventory.
feel like a bayonet is better for.
Yeah.
How heavy is this? It has to be
I think
like.
it would be good for like big cuts, like knocking the shoulder off.
It's pretty heavy. You're
This
looking
has
at
to be
about
like 30 pounds of meat.
You're looking at about maybe 12 pounds each.
Yeah, almost 30 pounds of meat. 24 pounds of meat.
Yeah.
1/3 of a Tauren in meat.
It's very dense, very gamey, very thready.
Oh, any cat meat is gamey, yeah.
Alright, I have dinner.
Alright, BRB.
This'll go great with the eggs I found.
The manticores lay eggs.
Those
DM,
of you
do I
who
know
wish
this?
to, roll me history.
Oh.
Will that be history or nature?
History. Nobody remembers.
Hang on.
Nobody but Peter, some reason, remembers about Eastern European and Asiatic, Middle Eastern monsters, I guess. Well, I guess that kind of makes sense. Manticores are rumored to be mammals, but are also rumored to lay eggs, much like the platypus.
The mighty platypus.
Is there anything like? Are they edible?
Yeah.
You know,
one's ever
I don't think
eaten
anybody's-
manticore before on record, so.
I'm gonna be honest. I don't think anybody's ever asked that question. Are manticore eggs edible?
Somebody has to have. Well, not just the eggs, but the whole manticore. Somebody has to have tried it at some point. Oh, well, I can always cast remove poison off them on it beforehand.
Torrin's looking up at Peter, holding like a massive armful of just meat.
As he's holding that up to you with your declaration of remove poison, you get kind of that like
Actually,
magical
would it
egg
be-
beater
would it-
sound as the Luger is repaired in your hands.
Would it be purify food and drink, or would it be protection from poison?
Purify food and drink. Protection from poison is specifically from poison-based attacks or effects.
Okay. Well, and we established it also gets rid of drunkenness.
That too.
All right, yeah. In that case, I'm gonna. Oh, wait, it's an instant cast to purify food and drink.
Yep.
So
You pass
It'll
the
make the
Luger
sign of
off
the
the
cross.
Wilhelm and then kind of
Cast
reach your
it.
hand over it, and nothing really seems to change of the meat in your hands. Give me a perception roll, Torn.
9.
You barely kind of notice. It's very wet but gamey meat. It's not like it's dripping in any real way, but you're starting to notice a bit more like condensation in your palms, and you're not quite sure what. And for a half moment, you're able to look underneath, and you see some very, very iron-rich kind of blood is dripping out of the bottom of this as you cast the spell on it.
You made it leak.
Probably drawing some kind of poison from within it. Something that would not be edible.
Oh.
I'm just kind of leaning on my cane, watching and listening. Staring pointedly at Torin.
I read the story where someone cast this on one of those tree frogs from South America once, and the thing basically shriveled up into a tiny piece of bacon. Or not bacon, beef jerky. There was basically nothing left of it.
Frog jerky. Interesting.
That sounds disgusting.
I have no idea. The accountant did there. The man decided it wasn't worth the effort to try and digest because it turned into, what is American expression? Consistency of hockey puck.
I just kind of give a snort and toss my mustache back and forth.
Toss your mustache? Take it off and juggle it for a minute?
No, just, kind of wiggle my nose and make it kind of shift. Kind of like
it shifts
snorting
side to
down.
side.
Yeah.
Leroy, you have been to South America. Have you ever tried such a thing?
Can't say that I have, but anything that would make one of those poisonous little devils down there shrink and shrivel to nothing more than a raisin definitely ain't good to digest. And I stare at Torin when I say this.
No, you see, it removes all the parts that are not good, and I guess with frog, almost all of it is not good.
Well, and I just kind of snort and shiver my mustache again.
Well, is it time to head back and... Yeah.
I believe it is.
Please tell me we don't have to roll for the fucking ship again.
Please tell me we do.
As you guys
What
have
ship
harvested,
broken? What ship is going to send us back?
you have harvested your now purified meat. You have taken a lot of pieces, expended a moderate amount of ammo. You guys are able to shoulder your weapons, put your stuff together with your new findings. Nikos's vacation house is now clear of vagrants once again, as you guys are able to make your way out of there, back down to the coastline, where we will now pan back over to here. As you guys approach the coast, you see the ship has drifted just a little bit out from the coastline. Thankfully, you did drop the bucket-style anchor down, so it's not like it drifted far away. However, something I do want to note, there was no ramp dropped when you guys disembarked.
Leroy, hold the meat.
Hang on, why do we not have,
disgusting mess.
why do we not have Hachu climb up there with his sticky snake?
Well, since you made the recommendation.
Are you gonna cast Slither, I suppose?
Yeah, give me 1 second. Hold on.
That is an idea. It just stops.
That is a good idea.
Sorry, the page was loading for me still. Like, well?
That's a better idea. Torin was just gonna Mission Impossible up the rope.
Yeah, well.
Looks at you. You know, sometimes I think...
Yes, I do think. Sometimes. Partially.
It just leaves it at that. Yeah, you go a little bit into the water, press your chest up against it, start clawing your hands like Spider-Man, and you just slither your way up the side of the ship and onto the top, where you can see one of the long-running planks along the side. Roll me Strength, Hachu. It's not a very hard number for you to meet, but... You never know.
That doesn't give me confidence still.
You're a big, strong snake. You can move a.
The
long
fuck no.
plank.
The fuck.
It's. You ever see someone carry one of those extending ladders, and they kind of struggle with it to fully place it for a few moments? He's kind of swaying a little bit side to side as you see him like tightening his core as much as he can, plants it,
Bit of left, no right, no, your other right.
locks the two hooks into the side, and it comes dropping down and hits the sand with that big wooden wobble flop noise. The ramp is now deployed.
Thank you, Atu.
I got it.
You sure did.
All right.
God, we are so harsh to each other for just no fucking reason.
Picking on Torn and being assholes to him. His like dad figures are just calling him a piece of shit. He's locking his uncle in the room. Fucking, you guys are picking on Hachu because even though he's big, he's not strong. You're blowing up Nico's vacation house in childhood.
It wasn't that nice looking anyway.
You guys are horrible.
Rude.
You
I
guys
like I
all,
showed up at your house with a grenade.
It would probably be pretty nice, considering I'm sure a large, high-ranking communist official lives there.
Hey, Nikos, did they really have to stencil your, never mind.
Okay.
I'm just saying, on the baby sculptures, they made your penis look really small.
Why were you looking at it?
Well,
It's at head height!
Yeah, for you maybe.
Lauren, have you been looking at our penises?
I mean, does he really get a choice? He's only like that tall.
it's kind of the default like height imagery for him.
You cannot! You can fault many men for many things, but an accident of one's birth is not one of them.
Leroy just now coming to terms with the fact that Torrin is either looking up or directly at him, which means 80% of the time he's looking at his belt buckle.
I kind of turn away slightly, feeling a bit uncomfortable.
Maybe you should get one of those famous big Texas buckles.
Relax, all I see half the time
I'm
is
not
your
from
butt hanging over
Texas,
your
so
belt
I
buckle.
don't need to compensate for something I don't have.
Perhaps it would give Thorin something more interesting to look at.
Are you saying my equipment's not interesting enough?
Hey, that's it, I'm taking my meat up the ramp.
Hey, yo!
Torn leaves and walks up the ramp.
Hey, phrasing!
Holy shit. Torn walks up the ramp, the rest of you slowly follow. It's got a little bit of a wobble. As you guys all hop aboard the ship, pull the ramp back up, stack it to the side. Oh, fuck. Who wants
Right,
to,
let's try not
pull
to
the
crash
anchor?
this time.
The ship is still able to move.
Yeah, it was mended.
It
It's
was
got
mended.
water in the bottom, but it was mended.
Oh.
Maybe get rid of some of that water.
I mean, it's
yeah.
it's a wooden boat, so I mean, I guess that would happen anyways.
I'm cast a destroy water on the water
do a
down
little-
below.
Let's do a little bit of pumping first. I don't think we have enough spell slots to solve the destroy water thing.
Where the hell's the spell slot?
It's about a
I
foot of
bucketed
water.
last time. You guys do the bucketing this time.
Man, y'all saw me try to climb up to this damn thing. Think I'm gonna be good at that?
He's gonna thump the meat down on the bow.
So who's gonna do bucketing for a while?
Nice little bit of sea salt.
I'll
I was
join
gonna
in
go
the
back to the
bucketing.
mass and start singing again.
I'm gonna throw a bucket at Leroy.
Give me,
There's
give me strength.
Haven't you heard the phrase "whistle while you work"?
Hey, that's an OG one, you know.
Oh shit, that's like a... That's
Yeah.
An, oh,
He lobs that bucket of water hard enough to actually hit you up on top
Oh
of the
no,
front
it's an
mast.
empty bucket. I'm not trying to hurt him. I'm
Oh,
just
you're hitting
trying
with
to
the
hit him with
bucket?
it.
Well, 17 strength from
Can I roll
basketball.
perception?
Roll me dexterity save at disadvantage, Leroy.
Motherfucker.
Leroy, you take 3 bludgeoning as an empty bucket hits you upside the head.
Well, if it helps you, any my roll would have been worse. So.
I get clobbered. I get clobbered. Like someone's throwing horseshoes and the fucking bucket clangs on my head and knocks me off my perch and I fall to the deck.
Are you sure?
Well, I just got caught off guard. I couldn't even roll to see the damn thing coming so clearly. I couldn't.
Leroy's hat falls off his head as you hear that. You never hear that sound of like a 90-year-old man falling down 2 steps? Or like seeing your uncle or your grandpa like trip on something and you just hear a like extraterrestrial sound of just like, oh no.
He makes the old man from a Happy Wheels noise.
Okay. I put it to the roll since you volunteered to fall. You take 8 bludgeoning, Leroy.
Oh!
As you fall off the mast and land on the deck really hard.
Yeah,
I was like,
you threw that fucking bucket and holy
I was
shit.
like, I come back up from with a couple of full buckets of water. I'm just gonna cast Healing Word on him.
Wait, what's in memes?
Oh!
What I imagined Leroy looking like getting hit in the face with that bucket.
How'd you pull that up so fucking quick?
I know that movie well. Just walk.
I kind of feel like that scene with the dishes in Sword in the Stone. Just
Yeah.
on my knees with my ass in the air and fucking head in the suds.
Oh my god.
You fell.
I can.
I gave you 9 points of healing on my way back
I
up
can
the stairs.
see that I fell. Question is, where did that bucket come from, and who is dying for it?
Roll me
As he's
investigation.
loading a
Leroy.
revolver.
Perhaps you should pick it up and help bail.
I think it was a sign from the gods.
You
Got
look
help bail.
over.
What I miss?
Peter, give me a deception roll, please.
Oh, there's no deception.
Oh, you're just owning up to it?
He's being a good father.
I threw it as I was going down the stairs, and now I'm like I said. Then I came back up the stairs because I heard him hit the deck, cast Healing Word on him, and told him he should get to bailing. And now I'm going back down the stairs with empty buckets after emptying my buckets.
Yeah, it's blatant then that he hit you with the bucket.
Yeah, I've never killed a religious man, a man of the cloth, but Lord, I'm gonna need confession after I kill this one.
Well, if you kill him, there's not going to be anyone to confess to.
I'll hear him out.
I'll worry about that later. Now you shut your little orange pie hole and get to bailing. You know, throw the bucket at Orin.
Are you gonna do that, Tor?
I just rolled for it.
So what do I need to catch this bucket and then swing it back at his freaking head?
Roll me a dex save and then athletics.
16 dex save. Where's that?
Alright.
How big is this bucket, by the way?
13.
That's your typical wooden,
Like a 5-gallon bucket.
Your wooden pail with the metal bands going across it.
So this bucket's like a third the size of him, right?
Yeah, it's heavy. Wow, 16 and 13. Leroy, you put the bucket into a tiny orange planet's orbit as it slingshots around it and comes flying back at you.
I don't have disadvantage now, so dex save, right?
It's a dex save. Are you trying to dodge it or catch it?
It doesn't matter. I fucking failed.
It doesn't matter. You're the kid on the playground who sticks both hands out to catch the football and just eats it with their jaw. You take you take 5 more bludgeoning as this bucket catches you in the face.
As I'm coming back up, I'm going to say, that is the good Lord telling you to make use of it and bail.
I feel bad about that one.
I don't. It's hilarious.
He's like, you're supposed to catch it.
There is currently a bloody nose and a red jaw and just like slightly bloodied mustache and beard on.
I'm just staring at Tor. I just stare at Tor and I don't say a fucking word. I go below decks.
He was supposed to catch it. I don't know why he didn't stop it.
I wasn't actually trying to hit him, so.
Just beating up Leroy for being spicy today, damn. After a little while, it takes you guys about 20 minutes of doing some bailing, tossing it up and over the side. And eventually, oh god, you guys get everything collected, you pull up the anchor, and you guys realize we gotta make a 200-meter journey and actually re-enter the dock inside the cliffside.
Before we set sail, I'm going to take my surgeon's kit and just make sure everyone's back up to health.
Oh, thank you.
Yes, please.
I do feel bad about knocking Leroy all the way to the deck.
Everybody fully replenish your health. It'll add about another 30 minutes as he goes up to you, he bandages you, puts some peroxide, kind of does what he needs to
No, it's not, this is
Band-Aids.
pre-peroxide. This is that powder. Or what
Oh
you
wait,
call it.
yeah, it's that fucking. It's phosphorus
Sulf-
powder, sulfate powder.
Sulfate powder. That's it. Yeah.
Ugh, yeah. But everybody's able to get back up to full health. As you're bandaged up, and you guys realize you gotta sail back, but now you can't just land on the beach. You gotta land in the dock and the cliffside.
Hang on. As I'm working on Leroy's face, I'm going to say, now remember to tell Nikos' mom that you got hit in the face by the manticore and just stood there and took it.
Oh yeah, that's a good one.
I can think of worse ways to get laid by my buddy's mom.
Damn.
Shouldn't you be discouraging this, priest?
I did not intend for it to go that far.
We all know that Nikos' mom is hot, okay? Can we just lay off it?
I mean, if you're not interested in laying pipe, my young friend, I'm sure we can find you another centaur or two.
You're still jealous about that?
Always.
Alright, it's a water boat.
Don't make me throw you overboard.
Perhaps we should try the oars this time. And
That
go
is-
very slowly.
That is not a bad idea.
Mm-hmm.
You guys want to row the ship there?
Yeah, well, sailing didn't exactly work out very well last time.
Yeah.
Alright, we'll do the rowing version. Who's gonna be steering, and who the rest of you are gonna
Who's
be
the
rowing
Who's the
then?
weakest? I have a +1 to strength.
I have a +1 to strength.
I have a
I'm a
+0.
+1 to strength. I'm Spartacus.
Leroy is
All
steering.
of you are fucking weak except for Nikos.
I have a
All three of us will be on
+4.
one side, and Nikos will be on the other side.
I'm the weakest character.
Fuck.
The weakest character, but I keep being drawn as the biggest fucking person imaginable.
You're
you are.
big and you're wide and you got those fuck me snake eyes, I guess.
But you see, the thing is,
You're not gonna be rowing at all. You're just gonna be off the back of the boat, slithering your tail side to side.
Corkscrew.
the thing is, Hachu, you're not supposed to have arms, so your arms aren't very strong.
That makes sense.
Oh yeah.
Sure.
Time they test out the hot tube propeller.
If you can convince him to stick it in the water.
Phrasing.
Can't convince him to stick it in anything.
Phrasing.
So, to my understanding, Torin is steering, Hachu
Right
is
now.
pedaling,
No, not Torin, Leroy.
Leroy is steering, okay.
Because he has the lowest strength rating, so we don't want him on the oars.
Alright, so steering
It's so
is
unbelievably over.
Leroy. Hachu, are you actually going to be pedaling behind, or?
That'd be kind of funny if I was.
If you don't want to, you can always help Leroy steer. And then the other 3 of us with the +1s can balance out Nico's.
He might need me.
I get to bang
yeah,
on
I'll
a
help him
drum while
steer.
I'm steering so that they develop a good rhythm.
Alright. The 2 of you are going to be on steering,
Whoa.
and the 4 of
I
you
thought
down
you were
below.
yelling stroke.
So,
Stroke.
which 2, what's your guys' order going to be on left and right side? Who's going to be on what side?
I'm gonna be in the middle.
That's not how this works!
I'll defer to
You know what
both
it
of
is?
them, man, to
Triremes
tell
is
me
supposed
what
to have
do.
3 people per oar. So we have Nico's on one oar and the 3 of us on the other oar.
In the middle of the boat, like midship of the boat.
Pretty much,
Yeah.
yeah. Alright, so 3 of you on left and Nico's on right? Alright.
He's
yeah.
driving an MR2 right now.
I'm fine with that. Oh god. Okay. Yeah, you guys
He's
pull up
driving
the
a
anchor,
midship runabout 2.
go down below, you grab the oar, extend it out to the side, grab it. I will admit, Torn will probably have to be closest to the outside because the oars go up kind of high and it will lift him off the seat if he's on the furthest out.
Well, that was
Great.
perfect because
Less
both
leverage.
me
Great.
and Peter are over 6 feet.
Oh yeah,
So we can be a little bit further in.
makes sense. Alrighty. The 4 of you down below, give me strength.
Strength check or strength saving throw?
Check.
11.
10, 3,
Dear God.
and a 16. The 2 of you on steering, give me strength.
Oh, oh boy.
It didn't even fucking roll. It just fucking said, yeah, fuck you.
No, you gotta sing that, Leroy.
Stroke me. Give me the reason this is all night long. Stroke me.
How about you stroke me a strength roll, you fucking would-be Confederate pirate?
I mean, I could sing row your boat.
I think you're like 30 years
Gently
too
up the
early
creek.
as well.
Hey, nobody knows that.
Years too early?
This is alternate history. This
Actually,
could
yeah,
have been
good
developed
point,
in
good
36.
point.
Too early.
Yeah, freaking, what's his face? Made it. The one that made the deal with the devil. He made this song in this universe.
Yeah.
Oh, the dude from Rolling Stones.
Yeah.
Well, sure.
Give me
Oh,
a strength roll, Leroy.
I was thinking of what's his name? Guy who like Mick Jagger, somehow still alive.
Oh my god.
Right, that was the same.
Oh,
So,
boy.
it's the same stat.
Here we go
Alright.
again.
Jesus
So,
Christ.
the 2 oars raise up, splash down in the water. The right
We're still
one
tied.
just kind of, like, doesn't really push you guys forward. It just kind of idles in place. The left side kind of idles in place and gives a half push as the nose of the ship starts to go to the right and is starting to point towards the island again. And the 2 of you on steering are pressing against either side to try to like stabilize it straight because you want to go outwards and then turn around and start making your way back. Hachu, you're pressing against one side, Leroy's leaning against the other side, and Leroy's hands slip. And let me roll again.
Oh, God.
Leroy takes 4 more bludgeoning as he lands jaw first on the steering rod.
Oh.
And then because he's not pressing against it, you now press and you're extended over his back. And it is now in full, like, left rudder.
Well, at least we evened out the right side.
We turning? Should we be turning?
You're kind of idling in place and slowly turning just a little bit towards the island.
I feel like we should
Because
go-
Leroy
Oh.
hit too jaunty of a rhythm, not the consistent one.
I would like the rowing team
Peter,
to
we
give
need
me
your help
another
again.
strength. Hey. Oh.
Damn it. We can't go for one fucking set. For God's sakes.
I'm gonna be saved by Peter, who's gonna get a nat 20 right now.
Peter, you better roll like above a 12 here.
Oh, thank God.
Okay. It's not as strong of a right stroke, and the left stroke is a little bit overpowering. The two of you on steering, give me, or actually the one of you on steering now until Leroy gets back up, give me a strength roll, Hachu.
I'm starting to think that rowing is not better.
Hachu, you grab it and you start pulling to try to straighten it out again, as you're getting a hard left row again, and it's rotating the ship even more to where the front nose is now starting to like kind of dig in and rub against the sand of the beach.
Oh hell.
I don't know if rowing is working.
It's working just as good as sailing.
Don't forget to step and breathe.
You know, if you keep this pattern up, you'll rotate clockwise enough that you'll eventually be facing where you gotta go.
I'm going over to Nikos' side.
We can see if that works.
Alright. Or team, row me strength.
Stroke!
Stroke. Oh my god!
There we go.
Oh my
Except it's all on one side.
I gotta appreciate the fact that this pipsqueak, this orange pipsqueak, nat 20's a strength roll with +1, and I fucking roll a nat 1.
So the ship's starting to rotate clockwise. The nose is brushing against the sand of the island, and it's like, okay, we'll take the inconvenient way there. The oars hit the water to try to continue this rotation, and somehow it just hard right, and you start rotating counterclockwise once again back outwards from the island with your ass facing the direction you're supposed to go. And it's a very, very hard rotate, to where you're going to be making it at disadvantage, Hachu.
Oh dear.
Nikos, do you think your mom is watching us again?
Probably.
Oh dear.
Oh, okay, really? Okay.
Hachu,
not bad for this
that's
man.
actually not bad. It's very hard to do, but you hold on to it, and you can kind of anticipate where they're going, and you're able to angle it to where you guys actually start to make a good quarter clock worth of progress rotating counterclockwise in the direction. So you got 2 more successful left turns until you're pointing towards the island that you're supposed to go towards.
Hey.
Rowing team, roll me strength.
We're on the right path, guys. Fuck.
Left team, you guys aren't really complimenting the rotation, but the right rotation is good, so it's not so much an in-place turning, it's more of a kind of wider right turn as you start to make a little bit of a crescent. So it's getting you there, it's getting you where it needs to. Steering, roll me strength.
Is Leroy back on the wagon yet?
Leroy, you wanting to get back
Yeah.
up? Roll me strength as well. Yeah! Leroy stands back up and puts his hands to it. Hachu, give me strength as well.
He's back with vigor and anger at the wheel.
It's not a wheel, it's a stick.
Oh.
Oh, you guys press it now that you're angry and stand back up, kind of rubbing your jaw. You angle it just right, and it starts rotating you guys further. 10 o'clock, 9 o'clock, 8 o'clock. Rowing team, give me one more strength to see if we can even you guys out. pointing to
Trying
6
to show
o'clock
off
where you're
for Mama's
supposed to.
Nikos.
Oh no.
19.
Hey.
Oh.
Oh. And Wilhelm.
Wilhelm?
Strength.
Sorry, I'm a baby on
Stroke
myself.
strength.
Your make or break.
Turns over here like,
Nikos, are you rowing?
he's like digging his claws into the wood like, ah!
Yeah, Torn's
Now we
carrying
snap
the
back
right
the other
side,
way.
but the two of you on the left, you actually like properly drop it in the water and meet their pace and rotate with it. As you guys start to rotate around 7 o'clock, 6:30, 6 o'clock, you're now facing the direction you need to. Steering team, roll me strength.
Ah yes, the weak party on the strength-intensive boat. I love it.
You had to do this to us, didn't you, DM?
Yeah. You could have sailed, but you guys like, we like rows. We do rowboats.
Well, yeah,
Sailing
you
was a
saw
bunch
how
of
well
strength checks,
sailing
too.
went last fucking time. But
Sailing was also a lot of strength checks.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, it was
Leroy.
all. It's either way. It's all gonna be strength checks.
Yeah.
You couldn't just give us like a little rowboat or something. No, you were like, all right, go take the trireme.
You're in Nikos' house. He was given a trireme when he was 12. Leroy, I need a strength check from you, sir. Oh.
I mean,
You're
what'd you
starting
expect?
to overcorrect as you guys realize it's starting to. The nose is pointed directly at the cave 200 meters away that you need to enter to dock. And it starts to point left of it more and more. And if it continues, the nose is eventually going to be making contact with the little island again. Steering team, roll me strength.
Wait, steering again?
Or not steering team, rowing team.
oh shit! Oh, of course.
We'll add that to it. We'll count that.
It balances. It balances.
It balances, yay! Wilhelm and Peter, give me your.
Alright, Nikos, now you're rowing. I can tell.
Fuck.
Oh, maybe this will
No, that
work in your
works.
favor.
Would
Well.
somebody help us?
Wilhelm, let's see.
At what point do we just try and get Nikos' mom to send a real crew out here to save us?
So it evens out just enough with bad and good strength on both sides as you guys start to continue forward. You should be traveling roughly like direct south, but you're going like south-southwest, but you are going straight forward now. Go about 20, 30, 40 as it starts to slow down and kind of start bobbing and weaving a little, and I would like the stroke team to give me another strength.
Hey,
Hey! Oh no.
we got a good dichotomy going here, Nico.
Yeah, you're alternating your strength. It's working great. As long as you guys are hitting 20, then you're hitting what you need to, for the most part. Wilhelm and Peter, strength please. Alright.
God damn.
Oh,
19?
it's veering a little bit to the left, but you're still continuing steering team. Let's see if you can correct for this. The previous nat 20 covered it. Steering team, give me strength to try to position this rudder to compensate. Alright, not bad. Let's see if Leroy can carry that. Give us a strength check, Leroy.
Apparently not.
Fuck yeah.
Okay.
You guys press
Hey.
against it as it the steering thankfully compensates for the lesser left oaring paddling. As you guys start to correct a little bit to the right. You ever see that scene from Polar Express where they're trying to line up the train with left-right tread to land on the tracks?
Oh yeah,
again?
when they drift. Well, when they fucking
drift
it.
on
They're doing
ice.
the drifting, and at the last part, they're trying to like left, right,
Toss it
left.
away!
You're kind of doing that as you guys are approaching the large cutout in the oceanside seawall. One final one to even it out to determine how this is gonna go. Strength from the ore team.
Badly, that's how.
Please.
17, 24, 9 and 9. Ow! Steering team, you guys gotta roll a little bit higher here. Give me strength.
I can get 2 into 6.
Oh no. Come on, steering team.
Oh.
Oh, yeah. Come on, Leroy. Let's see if you can help.
It's all on you, Leroy.
Oh, okay. You guys correct a little bit despite the hard right push of the oars. You're not really sure who's below deck doing what, but you can assume Nikos is on the right because it keeps pushing extra hard on the right.
Nikos is getting pumped.
Oh yeah, he's gonna get pumped out. This Torrent too, by some extent.
Nikos is popping his sleeves.
You guys are able to help correct it, as in the last 30 meters, it steers in, and I would like steering team to make me a deck save, and I would like rowing team to make me a strength save, all 4 of you.
A save.
Oh.
Uh-oh.
Deck save.
Deck save from steering.
Oh, shit. Sorry. I clicked the
good.
wrong one.
Yeah. Deck save from steering.
Oh!
Me and Tarin getting yoked across the.
So wait, am I
friggin',
steering or am I rowing?
You and Hachu are
steering.
steering.
Okay.
So,
Sweet.
Yeah, I rolled the
yeah,
wrong thing.
topside team, you guys cut it at the last minute and press down to raise the oar up perfectly. And you go running over Hachu with that nat 20, just your tail grabs the little rope and hook and yeets it perfectly as it lands on the dock and catches with the rope to give it a leftward yank.
Give it to me.
Nikos and Wilhelm, you guys dig the oars in and counter pull to go backwards to slow yourselves down as you enter in. Peter, you're kind of pressed against the chest because you don't quite expect, like, oh wait, we're supposed to backwards pull, and it catches you a little off guard and you kind of slide off the back of the stool a bit. Torn, your butt just picks up from the stool completely as your arms are over the top of the oar and you're just raised up, kind of flailing your legs for a moment as Nikos is just able to full stroke this thing behind him. You guys slow down enough with a very, not heavy, but a nice ceremonious thud as the ramming front of this trireme hits the back of this shallow cavern and kind of drifts a little bit. Hachu, thanks to you with the nat 20 throwing the rope perfectly and landing it, the ship comes to a nice kind of gentle float outwards, tugs a bit, inwards, brushes against the dock. It comes to a nice steady float as you guys have successfully docked back in the cavern without catastrophic damage this time.
Well, that went better.
Yeah,
Next
rowing is
time we
a
do
good idea.
something like this, I would very much like to have a crew to do it. I am not built for this.
But doing it enough will
Well-
get you built for it.
And I'm gonna be perfectly honest. I'd rather not. I'd rather not.
I would rather stick to horses.
You know what, Leroy, shut up.
I can just imagine Peter shrugging off his coat and he's wearing a wife beater looking like Santa Claus from Rise of the Guardians.
Oh no. Peter becomes Russian Santa, super jacked. Oh god. As you guys all climb up top to the top deck and you meet up with the other two, you're able to pick up the ramp, drop it down, and as you're all about to go across the ramp, you see Nikos. You're able to spot your mom walking down the steps, arms not crossed angrily, but kind of crossed in that like more kind of gentlewoman style, and seems to have a look of not disappointment, but slight sort of parental judgment.
It's Torrance
Admiring.
Eatus.
Oh yeah. Admiring, but parental judgment nonetheless, as she's walking down the steps to greet you all.
So Torrance seemed like,
Wow, we were
Well, it
really
went better than the first time.
we were really in trouble there, Nikos, until you told us all what to do. I mean, you saved us all. So thank you.
I would be tempted to believe you if this wasn't the fourth one that we've given him.
I mean,
I just
sorry.
have bad luck with boats. I don't know what to tell you.
Sorry, Nikos, I tried.
he's
I
gonna
could
shoot like a
tell.
sheepish look to Mom.
It's fine.
I suppose when you don't have to worry about being sunk, then keeping the boat
Exact-
afloat
yeah.
becomes less of a priority.
True.
It was quite interesting to watch from the shoreline, I will admit.
Oh, I'm sure.
Wait, did you see the bucket fight?
She'll kind of give a small look to Leroy that's like, I'm sorry for their immaturity.
And I'll just kind of doff my hat and wink at her with a bloody, bruised face.
Leroy, who didn't take a single hit in the battle, but then got hit in the head
I'm gonna
four
use his
times on the
charisma
boat.
with my. Can I do a charisma save in my attempt to flirt?
Give me, yeah, give me a raw charisma check.
One side of your mustache is hanging down.
You're a little bloodied and beat up, and the American Southern charm isn't quite landing on her. But she gives a nice smile to that, and gives a nod, and looks to all of you, and then to Nikos. Well, I suppose you're all hungry. Food is ready, and I'm sure you could all use the rest. I'll dispatch a couple hoplites to start cleaning up the island in the next day or two. And she'll turn about and start walking up the steps.
Wonder how Nikos feels about me flirting with his mom.
I'm not happy about it.
We will explore dinner flirting next session, as we will end today's session there. Thanks to you guys clearing out Nikos abode number 2, you guys have leveled up.
Let's go.
Nice knockers.
Since Torrens only pint-sized, does that mean he gets half a level?
Aw. Let's see, you guys are level 7 now. Congratulations.
Where's this her level in our bios? There it is.
Bruised and battered, but standing tall. No mountain high enough to stall. Oh, wondrous company, we roam through the night. Adventures of antiquity, chasing the light. Against the odds and against the tide. No gold, no treasure can define. No gold, no treasure can